Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Chad, I think my work phone is gone. Oh, also this is incorrect. Hold on. Chat might be asking, Pippa, why street racing? And to that I say, because I need something that I can put react in the title so that way my new song cover will do well when I raid into it at the end of this stream. Elias Oni, thank you for the 5 gifted beers! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! So, I thought, why not do street racing? Street racing has interested me. I met a very nice lady at Offkai who said, she said to me, hey, if you're ever in the area, I'll teach you street racing. And I was like, I drive a big ass truck. And she said, no, no, no. I know a place where we could rent cars. And I was like, really? So now, I've got like this little... I got this little part of my brain. The neurons are activated. And I'm like, oh. 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 Wait a minute. Maybe this could be fun. Little tinge of curiosity. I got that little evil tinge of curiosity in my brain. Yeah, the neurons are firing on all cylinders. That's right, the you! Do not ask why street racing, instead ask why not. Why did YouTube change it so that way it shows your handle instead of your name? That's so annoying. Oh, thank you. Thank God I have a free message to Supa. Put my truck through a stop sign the same time he had car troubles and I'm gonna be out some change. Oof. BC Tech, thank you. Do it! Man. Oh, person who sells his wife, thank you. Pippa, you can finally read my name now. Yeah, I can finally read your name now. Slate the Headache, thank you. Conduct burnouts in Mamalona. YouTube sucks. Can we switch it back? I wish we could switch it back. I wish we could... Same issue as last night. Aw, man, is the Twitch stream still dying? The Twitch stream is dying? It is? I can't even just end the Twitch stream. That's so weird. I changed settings around and everything. Thank Lanny, thank you. Over 2 years with my favorite rabbit, Yippee. Also could be the off-road racing meetup win. I'm sorry, Twitch. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Darren, thank you. The neck is looking a little red, Pippa. Excuse me? Something you changed probably messed it up. I don't understand. I didn't change anything when it started breaking. Weird. I'm great, David. Thank you. The Padres have fumbled so bad. My week is getting worse. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's get a video going in the background as I ramble. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, Chad. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, what if I learned how to race? It's just like my horse game. Paradoxical, thank you! I feel self-conscious about the numbers YouTube tacked onto my name. Also rip phone. Minecrafter, thank you, Pippa. How do people race streets? Streets are stuck on the ground, aren't they? Do they run cement slabs back and forth? Yeah. It's like asphalt pouring competitions. I'm great, David, thank you. Oh, I heard that. Racing via truck. Monoan, thank you. Horse racing over car racing. Get Pippa into Formula 1. I've been playing Uma Musume. I haven't been reading any of the stories because I want to read through the stories on stream. And I've been... I don't know, something about Maruzensky. I've just kind of gotten attached to her. I don't know why. I never really thought about Maruzensky before, other than wondering about how, like, if in her story they'll talk about how she was like a foreign horse and stuff. But Maruzensky likes to drive. And so it made me think about it even more. So that paired with reading Initial D and... Whoa, driving fast in a straight line. Miller, M. Larson, thank you. You figure out what was wrong with the car? No, not yet. This is thank you. I sure raced a 4th gen Prelude burning 3 colors of smoke and base model Chevy Cruze and won! Even after fucking up the 2 to 3 shift. Oh. Finally, let's see, thank you. Wait. Sisu, you race? Oh, let's see, thank you. How would you even be able to race? You can't see over the steering wheel. What the fuck, man? Maybe thank you. Rodeo over horse racing? It was time to think you slapped so this baby goes from 0 to Pippa in less than 6.8 seconds. Should be in less than 3.3 seconds. Ilya, thank you! Odie. You ever see FPV RC car racing? It's super cool. Oh, first person view. RC car racing. No, I have not. I remember thinking RC cars were really cool when I was younger. Whoa, what kind of car is that? Supra versus the 911 Turbo. Is that the 911 or is that the Supra? RB Grizzly, thank you. Pippa, whatever happened to the car? I missed that story. It started breaking down and now it says there's a bunch of stuff wrong with it. The Porsche 911. Oh, I don't really know much about cars. I did a stream learning about them. But not a lot really fully retained. I heard that cars are actually like pretty easy to understand once you take a look at them. Like similar to like computers, right? Where it's like you look at a computer and you're like, "Oh god, this has got to be like really confusing." But then like you find the names of the different parts and you're like, "Oh, okay, this is all very self-explanatory." I heard cars are similar. But then you get into like very different types of cars, like electric vehicles and stuff. And hybrid. How did that vet lose? With old cars, yes. New cars, no. Why are older cars more expensive to fix if they're simpler? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Ratchet, thank you. Hey, yo, here we go. Line them up, boys. Rev those engines. Let's go. Revving the engines. Here we go. I'm cooked, boys. Oh, so fast. Billy Beats, thank you. I've decided El Condor Pasta is the 𝐒𝐴𝐤. I'm in love. Hell yeah. Oh, sometimes older cars have harder to find parts that cost a lot more. Newer cars are more expensive usually. Really? Old cars are expensive, I feel like. I feel like the car market right now is just not very friendly. Michael Blaine, thank you. You can't buy the same part for $30 in chop shops. Oh. You can't? Boy, he's pedaling so fast! Go, man, go! What is the point of this? Was that an e-bike? I'm thinking marble racing over car racing. Is that the car from Initial D? Is that the 8.6? Look, I'm learning. Data Radio, thank you. Unironically, one of the most notorious street racing vehicles is the farm truck, a 70s beater truck that is insane. Oh, no. Old cars got scrapped in 2010s. It's a Golf. A GTI. Harvey Grizzly, thank you. Pippa, you should go to a scrapyard. It's a fun time. How is it a fun time? That golf is nuts. Paper guy, thank you. Used car market sucks. Thanks, Cash for Clunkers. What is Cash for Clunkers? I feel like I vaguely remember a commercial jingle. Obama. 2008 law from Obama. Oh, Clunkers. Dang, slurs. How is it a slur? Isn't that car? Who's changed, thank you. 31 months. Where does the time go? Yakov Shamir now, thank you. 90s to late thousands is probably a sweet spot for cheap cars. The slur is it? Oh, it's a droid slur. Oh my god. Slur for evil robots from Star Wars. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are such nerds. Luxavia, thank you. Miss Afkaiser, woo! Want to say it was nice meeting you at the meet and greet. Chinchilla received many pet. Oh yeah! I don't know if chat knows, but Luxavia, I got a chinchilla. I named it Pippa. Hehe. Akira, thank you. I learned to drive with a Golf. Some flat enjoyer, thank you. It was a government program where they bought $800,000 older vehicles. Wait, 800,000 older vehicles and destroyed them instead of selling them for cheap because of the environment? Why would they... What the hell? What? Because of emissions? Is this like how California has some fucking weird ass law about you're not allowed to have like a certain amount of emissions from your vehicle? And to stimulate the auto industry. It's like the gun buyback shit. Man. Seeing 20k of drive lane assist because PS means higher loans and more people trapped in them instead of reselling and moving on. What was that thank you? We're nerds, huh? Well, did you know Chat Reflects a streamer? What the fuck, man? Paradoxal Madness, thank you. Thanks, Obama. Oler, thank you. You should look up tractor pull engine explosions. Huh? Chat, what is a ricer? Because this is a word that sounds like a slur, but I don't think it actually is.
What year is this?
2012.
2012.
All
stock,
custom.
Stock, right?
All custom.
No?
Yep.
What's the
Japanese car. Japanese import. Okay, wait. It might be a slur. Wait. Wait, what the hell? Wait a minute. What did they mean by that? What did they mean? What did they mean by that? It's not a slur. I'm gonna say this one's only not a slur because enough people haven't heard it yet. Easily, thank you. I got V8, 6-liter, 500 HP, Camaro. Sad you guys stopped making anymore. Anyway, still no girl came to me. I wonder why. It's not a slur. It's an acronym. Oh, okay. Why is there someone that pimps up his car in ridiculous fashion? It's not for Japanese cars. Oh, okay. I feel like if it was for Japanese cars, I would say ricer is probably a slur. Winterman, thank you. Race-inspired cosmetic enhancement. Oh, so is it people that make their cars look like race cars even though they don't have like the technical power to back it up? Is that... Yes! Oh! You got it. Okay. I wonder, like, what the line is. Like, if you do race-inspired cosmetics, like, how powerful does your car need to be? See, also, Rice Rocket. Which is Rice Rocket? All show, no go. You'll know, because it's always tacky fake shit. I really like, I don't know what the word for it is, but you guys know, like, the Japanese racing aesthetics? Like, street racing aesthetics with, like, the, Oh fuck, I'm forgetting what they're called, but you guys know like those little handles with like the charms on them? JDM. Bosozoku. Dekotora. What is JDM? JDM cars, a complete beginner's guide. Whoa. Japanese domestic market. 5 JDM cars not ruined by clout. Oh, Brave SJ, thank you. Adding ER to the end of any word makes it sound like a slur, but it doesn't make one in actual fact, Pipper. You can't call me that. Tomoko Kurogi, thank you! This would be nice to watch, maybe. Oh, Pippa looking into buying new car. No. 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 I would just wreck it. I would ruin it.
Got done.
We replaced the headies and the hammer in there, and then we got a Lamborghini exhaust on that thing.
Do you?
Yeah. That's why it'll sound like it does like a 4-pipe Kaneko Lumi in this thing.
So what's bad about this car?
Blowing about 610 horsepower in this thing.
Wow.
And it's all about it.
Yeah?
All about it. 175 in fifth gear, that'll tell you how fast it is.
Yeah?
This is Ricer's Talking Crap compilation. What's...
And it's all about it. What it looks like is what it'll do.
It looks too cool.
6.4. I see you got a supercharged badge on it. Where do you got that?
Yeah, right inside of my Hemi right here. We got it inside the intake right there.
Oh, really?
Cool. Yeah.
What is this supercharger? It's a muscle car rather than a racing car? What's the difference? What's the difference between a muscle car and a race car? Holochain, thank you. Bought an old 76 Datsun 20Z. Or 280Z. Class, supercharger adds more air to the cylinders. Handles like doo-doo. Turning, muscle car has more CCs. He's saying it's got mods that it doesn't. What is Lamborghini exhaust? Am I stupid? Are exhausts not all the same? Why would it matter if your exhaust is Lamborghini? Shrishti Backlund, thank you. Ricer means rice burner. The acronym came after. Petrolero, thank you. Too Brazilian, real for you. They're not. Oh, it's the sound that comes out of it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sleeper. And I got 4-pipe Kaneko Lumi back here. That's why it sounds like it does. And then Lamborghini used to build low car, so when I had this thing built, Lamborghini...
You think about the flash hider on a gun?
That's why I got like 45 horsepower just coming out of this thing from factory. Pretty cool. This is the real deal.
Real deal right there.
They're making fun of him, but I'm stupid. I don't know why they're making fun of him.
And then Goodyear replaced my tires 2 weeks ago, so this is 3 weeks ago. I know I was getting new tires on.
Dude, look at his face. This is kind of Mean Girl. So not funny to you. I only know about the Risers because my dad personally had 2, a Mitsubishi Evolution 3 and a Supra, which he's still working on. He's lying a lot.
There for nothing, so I burned all 4 gears, man. Lit them all up, and it was fun. It's a fun car.
I don't get it. Welcome to car clubs. Holochain, thank you. A supercharger and turbocharger do the same thing, but in slightly different ways. A muscle car is a general term for certain American V8 equipped cars like Chargers and Mustangs and that sort of thing. Oh, because he's making things up.
7.5-inch pistons in there, intaker.
This one's so quiet.
Up to about 7.5 in there. Ran about close to.
I'm gonna skip this one because I can't. He's too quiet. Opposite problem. This one's way too loud.
Car's gay. What? Your car is gay.
Hey man, not during Pride Month, okay? We still have like 4 more days, then you can say it. Soraya, thank you. The handle originally stolen from. The handle originally were stolen from the Osaka subway to be put on cars' back bumpers. They're called Surikawa rings. People were stealing the handles from the Osaka subway station? What? Psycho, thank you. I enjoy my GR86. The gas prices in California going up 65 cents in a couple days. 4-banger for the win.
So is your dad.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Theft Japan.
You're a homosexual.
Don't get smoked.
You couldn't afford a Corvette.
This guy looks like the douchebag meme.
You don't even know about VTech. Hey, nice tack, Ricer.
What you running?
What does that mean? Nice tack?
What am I running? Yeah. A Honda Civic.
Honda Civic?
What wheels are those?
Wheels, bro?
Yeah, your rims.
Some Nismos. I stole it off some kid.
Yeah?
I only have these ones in the front because it's front wheel drive.
Can you race in a Honda Civic? Is that possible? Yes? Are they good?
So all the
You
power
can race anything.
goes to this wheel. So right here is my kill switch.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. So right here is my turbo, right next to the kill switch. So if someone tries to like jack me in, I can just pull the kill switch.
Makes sense.
What?
Right here, hidden inside the airbox is the second turbo. I don't want to show you guys because it's too big for you. Aftermarket body kit.
I think this is parody.
See the lines? I installed that myself.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You wanna see what Ricer looks like? The normies look up Japan Dekotora Trucks. This is parody, okay. Japan Dekotora.
Welcome to today's video. Unfortunately, your boy was late, but we are at Mobile Twin Circuit for D1 Central. And we are now in the top 16 battles. My boy Rohab, first time ever competing, qualified, got 20th at all my New Zealander brothers. Nice.
You can choose to race with something twice your age if you choose to. Is it viable? Or is it just about having fun? I don't know what I'm looking at. Dekotora. Noriyaro!
On this episode,
A Dekotora meeting.
What the fuck? Huh? What the hell? Oh, Civic! Thank you for the $100! Thank you! Happy anniversary, Pippa. I had to wait for my paychecks and sorry for the delay. But thank you! Average pre-built PC! Oh. I hope you've been doing well, Civic. Thank you very, very much for the Autism Exhausts. Yeah.
We're out here
Oh
today, all
my
the way up
god.
in
Oh my god. It's like a fucking parade. What the hell?
Northern Japan in Sendai for a Dekotora meeting. So what is Dekotora? Well, as the name suggests, decorated
If you decorate the face truck like that, I wouldn't get stolen.
truck. Some people call them art trucks here in Japan too, and they are an extreme form of decorated
Chat, is this Gyaru for men?
truck, which has evolved in Japan over the past 40, 50 years or so. Of course, modified trucks is definitely not something that's specific only to Japan. For whatever reason, no matter where you go in the world where there's a strong trucking culture, you're going to see modified trucks. North America, South America, Europe, everywhere there are trucks. Truck drivers like to modify them. But maybe not quite as crazy as this.
These
So
are
in this episode, I'm
fucking
gonna walk around this shop.
insane. These are absolutely insane. Do they like rent out their services to be like music trucks or something? Like, what is the use case for something like this?
Show you some of the general modifications, themes, styles that these trucks have, and what makes them unique.
King of City, I think it's more like Itasha than Gyaru, but yeah. But Itasha is already car related.
one of the most striking things about Dekotora are the mural graphics on the sides. While some
There's somebody in chat brought up bikes. There's Itashas for bikes, but I forget the name. It's like Itachari or something like that.
Trucks proudly display the route that they serve on the sides. The more flamboyant ones are decorated with hand-painted murals.
Jesus Christ. Zenobus, thank you. These remind me of those party trucks from the Brazil stream. Where's full foul when you need them? Smokes, thank you. If you get isekai'd by them, you become a Yaru. Maxine, thank you. Hi, Pippa. So cool to see you talking about my hobby while you're on Noriyaro. You should look at his Itasha videos. Some cool stuff there. Enjoy the journey. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've watched his Itasha videos. They're very cool. Bosozoku. There's another word for it. It starts with Ida, but I don't remember. But it's like bicycles. Bicycles, not like motorcycles. People make like Itasha bicycles. Fugubaraka, thank you. These are real trucks that carry cargo for pay.
Traditional Buddhist gods of wealth, money, compassion, and protection. Japan is surrounded by ocean, so there are often depictions of the ocean or marine themes, as well as ancient stories of romance, heroism, and patriotism.
Thank you. Look at
If ancient
1970s
themes aren't
girls.
really your thing, anime is always an option, with classically popular and modern characters being depicted.
Oh.
Life as a truck driver can be
For
lonely,
free?
so there are also images
Chat, I need to mod my truck.
of the driver's favorite singers, actresses, or perhaps just the girl they wish they had in the passenger seat. Some trucks are even converted into mobile living rooms.
This is so sick. This is so fucking cool, chat.
Complete with a front door and even air conditioning.
This is so
But the most
fucking
visually impressive thing about
rad.
Dekotora are these enormous bumpers and mirror hangers. And it's
Pippa, don't
almost
do
hard to
that.
believe they can drive on the street with them. Of course, these light up at night too.
Oh my god.
Another popular accessory
I want to do Dekotora.
are these spaceship-like roof bars. Originally found on luxury touring coaches, they were also incorporated into the Dekotora style.
Truck has a pompadour.
And if you don't see them coming, you'll hear them first, thanks to the popular split manifold modified exhaust called Maniwari.
Chat, these trucks look like if somebody combined the prompts Las Vegas and truck in the chat GPT.
The Maniwari sound.
It looks
so
made
if you go
up.
over to where the exhausts are,
Winter, thank
hear that
you.
chirping?
Don't expect truck botting to go this hard.
that's
No.
because the left exhaust is a regular exhaust, the
Really?
right
This
one
the
is a
technication
straight
trucks.
pipe to one cylinder. We follow it over here.
Technication.
This pipe goes up and over into the top of the manifold in the back. And the regular exhaust is there. Because if I put my hand here, it's pulsing a lot, whereas if I put my hand over here, it's only pulsing like a
Thank you. Congrats, you found the Bokuzoku trucks. Now check out the Aussie four-wheel drive. Uses the Dirty 30 Hilux as a good example.
quarter
What?
as much. So that's what a Maniwari is, and it makes that really big banging
What kind of
exhaust
truck
sound
do you
these
have?
things
I can't say because if I say that, it makes it very easy to find me.
So because 3 of the cylinders are muffled and 1 is a straight pipe,
Or not very
it makes
easy,
a
but
real
much easier.
big chug, 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 chug sound as these things go down the road.
What? Chat, that thing, not this thing. Chat, this thing, but it play when you honk the horn, it plays the Dixie anthem. Oh my god.
When it comes to famous movie cars, of course, you have the Supra from Fast and Furious, Mad Max's Interceptor, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and things like that. Well, this is, in the truck world, that hero car.
What?
Truck. Back in the late 1970s, there was a series of movies called Truck Yaro, or Trucker. The basic story was there was a lonely guy driving around in his truck. He'd hear of his friends getting in trouble, and he'd go and help them. Well, this is the actual restored truck from that movie, and everybody is sitting around here waiting for it to light up.
Oh!
The truck is named Ichiban Boshi. It means first star of the evening, as in
They got the actual truck from the movie?
the brightest star that you can see. You know, the brightest star of the road, the number one. This Fuso is a pretty good example of a classic Dekotora style, like the way they used to do it. If you look up on the roof box.
Intermittent to you, Pippa. When will you react to Pippa high-speed death metal? I think I have reacted to it on stream before.
You can see these little circles of metal sort of hanging there. They work kind of like sequins on a dress, like they flap around in the breeze and, you know, flash. Also on the door there, hand painted, the company name, and I don't think phone numbers look like that anymore. And on the bumper, the sort of a fish scale polishing, circular polishing. I mean, you see that on trucks all over the world. And he's got a little hay truck in the bed.
Streamlabs over, so I look like I'm looking at the video.
We can see on this one, on the Ichiban Boshi, the movie truck, which is like period correct from the 1970s. It's using a pretty simple, you know, chaser circuit like you'd get on a building or something like that. Of course, most of these trucks run in 24 volt.
It looks like
it's using
they
these
all
little
look like carnival trucks, don't they? Don't they all look like carnival trucks?
Bulbs.
I just think Alexia's love, Alexia's life. Wait a bit, bro's gonna find you. Tasha wrapped up the car.
Sort of thing like you'd see on a, again, like a pachinko parlor or on a.
Also, thank you. They're naming the cars like horses now. When do they get their own number?
Entertainment district. So originally, probably a lot of this stuff was just ported over from that. But these days, of course, we have LEDs. Honestly, it looks like they stole these out of a pachinko machine, because this is sort of the style of animations that you see on pachinko machines. But running LED lights and LED controllers.
Why is this part the most replayed? Oh, because this is like the big showcase? Light bulbs. Whoa. The light bulbs look cooler? I don't know. I like both. I like both. It's both good. These things are crazy. Oh my god, the fucking ladder. The ladder is so ritzy. All flower delivery. It seems like there's two distinct styles. And
if there's any truck drivers watching this who want to know how it works here in Japan, basically for a big truck like this, there's two classes that they fall under, middle class and heavy class. And most of the trucks you see here, like a lot of them you will see, will just be the regular 2-axle, but you also see the 6-axle and also the 8-axle with a 2 double axle on the front for steering. You don't often see articulated vehicles quite as much as you would overseas. A photo of the potato
thing. Hi, Pips. I'm short on rent, so here's money. Also cool. Why would you donate to me if you're short on rent, man? Pay your fucking rent! Don't donate to me when you need to pay rent! Jesus Christ! Solid, thank you. You want to race, Pippa? Maybe. Professor Jelly, thank you. Truckers do these big custom jobs when they have really good years and risk jumping a tax bracket, spending money on the business, so it's not a profit. Oh.
Basically because they're quite long. The rules here in Japan are, you know, a bit different to how they are overseas. They're closer to Europe than they are to the USA. And also articulated vehicles are a completely separate endorsement that you need to get. Another feature on these trucks is a lot of them will run music for their backup siren. It won't be like, it won't just go beep, beep, beep. They play songs.
I feel like that would not be allowed in America. What the fuck?
All right, so there's a lot of, you know, traditional Dekotora stuff here, right? But you know what the latest fashion for trucks here in Japan is? I kid you not. It's American-style trucks, accessories. The vertical smokestacks, the roof wing, look, the American-style fuel tank, and the Peterbilt fenders. This is the latest style here. See the orange cab lights and like police flashes on the top. This is apparently the most popular thing now is American-style truck modifications. Look, it even has.
Wow! officer. What the hell? Kaneko City, thank you. You can do anything you want off of the road.
That's the Peterbilt duck.
𝐏𝐻𝐿𝐷, yeah.
As well, so yeah.
𝐏𝐻𝐿𝐷.
Bit of a crossover going on here. Peterbilt cosplay by the Hino truck, but it still does have the what they call the swallow wing sides, which you can load from the side. Usually, like with a forklift, you can bring a forklift up and unload and load sideways like that.
That's so awesome.
All right, that's all from here today. I've got to haul this video back to Tokyo.
That's so cool. Do we have trucks like that in America? Side opening trucks? Probably into American massive 18-wheelers. 18-wheelers are cool. I get scared of like the what are they called, chat? You know, like the semi-trucks that are like the extended ones? Where it's like a semi-truck with a semi-truck strapped onto the back of it. And going down the road, they're always like waving in the fucking wind, ready to take you out if you go too close to the edge of your lane. Drexel, thank you. Those are much easier to load. Gerard Fortuna, thank you. Hey, Pippa's on buying a car soon. Here's a little bit of savings. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you find something awesome. Mitch, thank you. Hey, Pippa, about to be a dad in a few months. Anyways, here's some of my paycheck for your core steam truck. You need it more than I do. What the hell? I heard that. Double trailer. B doubles. I don't like those. I don't like those, chat. B double is safe as fuck. You have to work to get that endorsement. I used to drive doubles. It's not that bad, and they're pretty easy to control considering. It's not funny thing. You log trucks are forever tainted. I've seen a few doubles. And they don't like to be in their lane sometimes. Maybe I just have very unfortunate luck, or maybe I'm thinking of like a different vehicle. But man, man, they're kind of scary. What's up with your left eye? I lost my work phone and I have shitty tracking now. Street racing rules. 1.6K video. I don't know if this is like a good guide. Okay, tell me if this information's accurate. Ah!
Races go for 50,000, 100,000, 150,000. So basically the pot is how much.
The voice is too crunchy. I can't hear it. Needs a better microphone.
City has a problem.
Here's a different video.
Just 5 years ago, NYPD responded
impossible.
to an average of 10 calls per month for drag racing across the city's 5 boroughs. Today, that average has
modded supercars in Tokyo.
skyrocketed to 10 calls per day.
Stroka. That's so loud. That's so fucking loud.
This multifaceted issue has only grown worse over the years, partly fueled by the easy access to affordable but fast vehicles, the systematic dismantling of drag racing tracks across America thanks to the effects of urban sprawl, and the worst one of all, the insatiable appetite for Instagram clout. The risk for participating in a street racing.
Simple, thank you. The rear trailer getting wild in the double set is called the crack the whip effect. They can get squirrely. Oh. All I know is I'll be on the road, and in the distance I'll see what looks like a semi-truck, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh, they're not in their lane. Because sometimes on more than one instance, I have witnessed them driving like in the center of the road, and I don't know if it's like debating on lane changes. I don't know. Hyrule and Kirby, thank you. Hey Pips, want to see some engines auto blow themselves up? Search up runaway diesel engines. Or check out semi-truck drag racing, that shit's wild.
New York is a
Windy,
Class A
maybe?
misdemeanor,
I don't know.
punishable with a fine between $300 to $525, but the reward of likes, followers, and a buzzing Instagram username handle seems to be a fair exchange to young, impressionable minds across the city. The NYPD's multi-billion-dollar annual budget and 36,000 full-time officers are in an ongoing struggle to keep the city's street racing epidemic under control, but with suspect cars that drastically overpower patrol vehicles and crumbling infrastructure make it almost impossible to
Bro, that taxi wouldn't let the cop over. What the fuck? Got these taxis, thank you for giving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the hell?
solve.
They just
But how
don't
did
care
it get
in
to
New
this
York.
point? Well, it's pretty complicated. Welcome to Explained.
Base taxi driver.
In the height of the 60s muscle car era, street racing was a frowned upon and unspoken reality for the NHRA.
I wonder if street racing has gotten more dangerous or less dangerous with the advancements in technology.
Controlled environments for racing with lucrative ticket sales at racetracks, while some racers wanted to test their production-based pro stock cars on the street for bragging rights, big crowds, and huge tax-free winnings.
Oops.
Across the U.S. in the
More
late
dangerous.
60s, there were numerous hotspots of illegal street racing, from the stretch of road between Detroit and Pontiac, Michigan, named Woodward Avenue, where
Street racing to Pontiac, Michigan? How many motherfuckers did it in a Pontiac?
an unbeatable Hemi-powered Plymouth GTX, nicknamed the Silver Bullet, was king, all the way to the birthplace of hot rodding itself, Southern California, where racers would cruise Van Nuys Boulevard and search for quarter-mile races from stoplight to stoplight. In New York City, however, racing was more discreet and more dangerous. The connecting highway, which like it sounds connected the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway to the Grand Central Parkway in Queens, was the home of big money races in the city. Everything from pro stock Hemis to even a dragster raced from underpass to underpass, with as many as 40 cars and 3,000 spectators occupying the lanes on any given night. As the police presence became overwhelming, even to the point of 26 arrests in a single day, the illegal races would scatter across the city, and the legend of the connecting highway would be relegated to Polaroid photos and magazine stories and retrospectives.
26 people in one day? Holy shit. Fatalities are just
In the
racing.
90s, spots like Hunts Point in the South Bronx and Fountain Avenue in Brooklyn became a hotbed for racing, and unlike decades prior, with General Motors, Fomoco, and Chrysler's finest engines roaring down the blacktop, Japanese cars became a common contender amongst the domestic competition. Honda's little but mighty B-Series powered Civic and CRXs.
Chat, is it true Toyota will not let their cars be in your game if it features street racing? No, thank you. I think it's safer with the improvements in crash check, but more dangerous overall since it's more accessible.
Quickly gained an elite reputation amongst the underground leagues, as they were lightweight with a relatively simple dual overhead cam inline four-cylinder that responded strongly to turbocharging. The task of owning a personal car in New York City was already a hassle, so the compact body style, great turning radius, and great fuel mileage made the Honda platform ideal for a weekend racer. And
Fomoco is Ford Motor Company. Is that... Do people refer to Ford as Fomoco?
weekday commuter all in one. The reputation of these Hondas would then become immortalized when an article written by Ken Lee called Racer X was published in the May 1998 issue of Vibe magazine, which tells the story of a street racer named Rafael Estevez and his quest for a 10-second quarter-mile capable Honda. The Racer X article would reach all the way to Hollywood, inspiring director Rob Cohen to pitch the idea of a street racing movie to Universal Pictures, which birthed the Fast and Furious movie, and street racing emerged out of the shadows into the mainstream.
Chat, do you guys remember when we watched the original Fast and Furious movie from like 1940 or some shit? And it was like the most different movie imaginable. That was crazy. The original Fast and Furious is not in any way similar to the re-adaptation. And then we found out that the modern Fast and Furious was supposed to be called Race Wars. What? Fast and Furious is a remake? Not really, no. It's more like they just took the name. They just took the name Fast and Furious, much like how many video game adaptations will just use the name. Oh, Lucy, thank you. That's a really funny stance by Toyota, considering the truck are used in the Middle East, not US side. Oh. It's still called Race Wars in Japan?
There was an explosion of tuning shops all over the city catering to imports from Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, and Subaru.
Can you imagine walking up to a Japanese person and being like, how do you feel about Race Wars? And them going, oh, I love Race Wars. Race Wars is so cool.
And even German offerings from BMW like the M3 and AMGs from Mercedes, all with the goal of squeezing out every ounce of power that the manufacturer leaves on the table.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but
and as the years progressed, ECU processors got more powerful, turbocharger design and implementation got better, and ultimately the cars got much faster.
Thank you. I had 2 street racers pass me while I was on my way home once. We're literally driving my way with GTA, gave me a heart attack seeing them appear in my mirrors. Yeah, I encountered quite a few straight racers going through Seattle. There is a surprising amount of them. Winterman, thank you. A Need for Speed Carbon. After you beat a boss, you're expected to host a big race called a Race Wars. Not kidding.
And more dangerous.
I love racing. Out of all my friends, I'm the biggest racist of them all. Actually, thank you. What's the make sure it's different once you get out of the official races. When you're choosing your car, you gotta go with a Fuamoko for the real
An even
wow
more concerning issue was starting to rear its head, which was the systematic shutdown of racetracks around the city due to suburban sprawl.
Why'd they shut them down?
The process typically happened like this. A drag strip built in the 50s and 60s on acres of agricultural zoned area becomes encroached upon by developments of residential homes and commercial shopping centers as the population grows on the outskirts of the city. As homes are built near racetracks, complaints of noise begin to happen, limiting the time the track can operate. And with the land the drag strip is built on being much more valuable, and the city wanting property tax revenue from residential homes and shopping malls rather than a drag strip, the owner of the drag strip sells the property versus continuing a losing battle against residents and urban planning committees. On Long Island, with a population over 8 million residents, racetracks were subsequently shut down, like West Hampton, Freeport, and Islip, with the same story, sold to corporations since the property taxes based on the increased land value was more than what the racetrack could bring in with ticket sales. If you wanted to race legally, you'd have to take the hour's drive with tolls to New Jersey's Atco Dragway, which some did, but a lot of racers just took it to the streets, and the street racing problem.
Anything fun like racetracks. Here we go, thank you. I saved $190 on my new chairs. We'll give it to you instead. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Grew tremendously across all 5 boroughs. One glaring factor to the rise of New York's unstoppable street racing scene, and even the country as a whole, was the ease of access to fast cars.
New York City literally did this to themselves. This is insane. Why didn't they have, like, local ordinance programs or whatever to facilitate keeping the racetracks?
In the 1960s, a 10-second quarter-mile...
This is insane. This is like an instance where the government should step in and be like, okay, if we don't allow these racetracks to exist, it's just going to make more problems for everybody. This is insane.
Streetcar took an assortment of parts to be quick from a fully built and
Many cases in the States literally start developments near decades old during near decades old drag race tracks, and complaints are rolling in. Most of them gone now. It's so fucked up.
blueprinted engine, a built transmission with a higher stall converter,
That's so
higher
fucked
rear
up,
gear
that-
ratio, traction aids, and even nitrous. In today's world, an unassuming BMW 340i xDrive with the
Going
venerable
fast is in
B58
human
turbo
nature.
inline-6
You'll
engine
never
is
take
just an
that out of
ECU
us.
tune, a downpipe, and E85 fuel away from matching those figures, while also being very unsuspecting to the naked eye.
60, 100.
Oh my god.
200.
Oh my god.
The BMW 340i was essentially half the price of the flagship BMW M3, but with bolt-on modifications, it was faster for much cheaper. Where a Chevelle or
Jesus Christ. Potato Radio Lingo. The racetracks ironically were made in the 50s and 60s to stop street racing. Man. Driving is already the most dangerous thing people do daily. We're just making it deadlier for fun. Because people want to go fast, man. I don't think it's complicated. I think it's part of the human, I think it's in our DNA. You know? Run fast, catch elk, catch deer, kill deer, make food. You know? Drive car fast, get to Walmart faster. Have more time to play video game.
Fox Body Mustang would need a skilled professional to re-engineer the car to reach those breakneck speeds in 1,320 feet. The BMW or even an Infiniti Q50 was just some hand tools and an internet connection away from being a real performer, and younger enthusiasts quickly flocked to those platforms. 1, 2, 3! Social media played an immense role in bringing awareness to certain cars as sleepers, or cars that go under the radar.
He used a blinker. That's more than I can say for a lot of people. Thank you. My mom's high school in the 70s would allow them to drag race in the back parking lot so they wouldn't do it on the streets. Better times. Man.
Are from cops, as they blend in well with traffic, but possess the performance of much more ostentatious supercars. A young Jamaican teen going by the Instagram username OneStockF30 was integral in showing the potential of these understated BMWs. Racing built Nissan GTRs, Camaro Z01s, and Trackhawks, vehicles worth double and triple the price, and winning.
So this was like... This guy picked like an underpowered class in an MMO, and then broke the damage caps that people had previously defined. Kaldestar, thank you. We all want to be fast like our Oshi Lightning McQueen. Fast. I'm fast as fuck. Meta joking. He broke the meta. He redefined the meta with police cars. That's so based.
At one point, the whole city was tuned into an unfolding David versus Goliath story. A measly BMW 340i taking down exotics and muscle cars on the street for bets as large as $40,000. The reputation of German coupes and sedans had always been a staple amongst New Yorkers, dating back to the 80s with the E30 M3, the 500e Mercedes, the SL, and many more. But what the 240, 340, and 440i had that those didn't was that they were attainable and blended in with traffic, making it the perfect candidate for a getaway car.
Oh, there's layers to this meta. Foxy, thank you. Look up where's 981? He does some not so stuff on NYC highways. I think I saw him before. I do think it's wrong. I think it's morally wrong to race around civilians. Getty, thank you. The urban sprawl and constant lawsuits are killing racing and off-roading by suing these places to death and destroying safe locations to race. Whoa.
NYPD's pursuit policy requires that a vehicle pursuit be terminated whenever the risk to officers and the public outweigh the danger to the community if the suspect is not immediately apprehended.
Well, you're never immediately apprehending
Pursuits in a city
him.
as densely populated as New York are extremely dangerous to civilians and pedestrian onlookers, leading NYPD to almost always call off chases for non-violent crimes like street racing and speeding.
What the fuck? Sideways, thank you. These people are why I don't go to pop-up car meets anymore, and also why I'm glad I enjoy driving my slow cars fast and on my own.
Officers would rather use the offender's license plate to reveal the identity of the individual and arrest.
Hide your profile icon? Why? Are you trying to micromanage me? Look, man. What's the problem? Multi-clever name, thank you. What I don't understand is why these guys make things go fast for bad reasons. Like, don't do this. Like, do this, but for public transport, for trains, instead of going fast and wrapping around a tree.
Later in a much safer environment. This doctrine made
What
the
kind of
trend of
account
using
is that?
ghost cars or vehicles.
It's for like watching videos and stuff, man. I don't know.
With altered or stolen plates that don't match the offender's identity so they can elude police with impunity to become the norm amongst criminals and even street racers.
A crackdown announced today on what Mayor Adams calls ghost cars. Those are vehicles that have fake license plates on them.
In response,
Me doing this to dodge California toll roads.
NYPD in the beginning of 2023 began to chase indiscriminately with a 600% jump in pursuits from the prior year, thanks to the most active of units called the Community Response Teams, which are plainclothes officers in polo shirts and khakis who drive unmarked cars, which are mostly blacked out Ford Tauruses. This explosion in pursuits does have a downside. Innocent civilians who are caught between the struggle of man and machine, and in some cases have to pay the ultimate price.
Jesus
The
Christ.
NYPD is stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to solving the street racing issue, being more tough on evaders and chasing them, pitting innocent civilians at risk.
They should just shoot them. Mr. Anderson, thank you. VinWiki is a good video on a cannonball run. I think they should just pull out their gun and they should just kill them.
Or call off the chase, which reinforces criminals to running away and burdens the system with higher insurance premiums thanks to hit and runners. In essence, New York's street racing problem just boils down to 3 factors. Every year there are
Alexandra, thank you. Pippa, do you have anything to say? What? No, man. Fuck that guy.
less and less drag strips which house a safe and controlled environment for racing to happen thanks to the effects of urban development. Having access to a
Pippa, you're on Twitch too? Only barely.
500 horsepower or more car is as easy as signing on the dotted line for a high interest rate loan on a used BMW and adding a downpipe and a tune. And last of all, social media encourages copycats to emulate what they see for likes and follows, but most lack the skill set required to properly control and handle a performance vehicle, leading to more preventable.
The weird thing is they call these non-violent though. I know, right? A 2-ton piece of metal slamming into people ain't non-violent. Exactly.
Accidents that burden the system as a whole.
Like, how is this non-violent crime? I think racing is cool. And I think even street racing would be fine. Like, cool in theory. But if you don't block it off so that, like, innocent civilians can't get caught in the crossfire, that's fucked up, man. I think you should be able to block off some streets, like how people block off blocks for block parties.
I say all this to say, if you see a Where's 981 or Sean video, don't replicate it because you don't got it and you'll probably mac.
Oh, he's talking about the guy. Wait, let's look him up. Where's 981? My driving instructor told me my car is bullet. Car safety is a must. NYPD be spawn camping now. has a Twitch account? Back when I was a teen, we used to shut down the 99 in Fresno for some races. Oh! Long time viewer, long time chatter, putting in my I'm an hour behind, but I'm watching a 2x speed message, testing to see what I'm called in chat. Not looking for handle. What? The heck am I looking at? I don't know. Is he getting followed by police? Oh my god. Wait. Well, they fucking found them, man! How'd they know? How'd they know? Oh my god. Wait, maybe they didn't know. Maybe they did know? Was this for him? He was staking out earlier in the video. Woo! Oh god, oh god. What the hell? He probably live streams his crimes. You guys think so? GTA.
I pasted it. It didn't work. I'm on the computer.
You pasted it in the 5M?
Yeah, in the 5M search bar. It didn't work.
You have to type F8.
Yo,
you have to hit F8. You have to hit F8 and then type it in the F8.
Run. Take the subway. Take the subway.
Yeah, bro plays GTA in real life and then goes online and is like, I want to play more GTA. It's anything you. Was the cop on break?
You also need to do.
Oh my god.
Dave.
He last
Hold on, let me just share my screen. Let me just share my screen.
ago. Oh my god. Amateur CGI artist. Everything on the channel was synthesized using Unreal Engine 5. This guy's funny. This is wrong. This is morally wrong. But I can look past that because it's kind of funny. I'm not saying it should be done. But like... it's pretty funny. Literally in Minecraft. Man said in Minecraft. Hi, Swallow. Thank you. Hola, Miss Pippa. Back in my day, we said filmed in Mexico. You still can't drive a stick? I can't drive a stick. Imagine it's actually rendered. This is a whole YouTube genre, is it really? Watch the real street racing in the canyons? Yeah, these graphics go hard. Benevolent, thank you. How does this guy get away with having these videos still up while some sites ban VTubers from the crime of not having their full bodies covered? Good question, man. Echo, thank you. Welcome to the world of cars, Pippa. If you don't mind, I have a recommended video named How One Man Made the Perfect Car by Squid. It's a 35-minute video, though. I will look at it at a different time. This is just regular driving. Found the motherfucker from Seattle. Found the motherfucker who lives in Seattle. And Fro Saxon, thank you. The Tail of Dragon is popular road form. Tail of the Dragon. Tail of the Dragon. Pippa running from California. Most dangerous road. Full cop video. Eh? What is this? Chad, I know roads worse than this. I know roads worse than this. That are more dangerous. I have recommendations if anybody wants to die. Terrence, like you can laugh as long as you also laugh when he's arrested. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Move it, Subaru! Get the fuck out of the road, Subaru! It's deadly because people try to pass. Hey, yo, hit us with them. I can't save because... Oh my god, they're just camped out. Oh. I can't save because yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
That was a big spray.
Anywhere paved isn't that dangerous. Okay, maybe some people will recognize it, but so there's this long stretch of road that leads up to a tourist destination, okay, in the Pacific Northwest. And the road is along a mountain path, and it constantly curves and goes up and down. And it also has a bunch of one-lane bridges. There are bridges on this road. And this is a fully paved road. Oh, Fishy, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! And when you're going through this route, part of it is like a very steep drop right into a fucking river. So... I kind of want to, like, look it up and see if anybody has turned it into a race course. I've never seen anybody going fast on that road. But it's a scary road. It's a scary road. Pacific Coast Highway? No. Revenge, thank you. I've ridden the tail of the dragon on my motorcycle. It's not that bad. My cousin did die, but that technically happened off the road 40 feet downhill. There's a switchback outside Chattanooga called the W, and it's super old. 1 lane, 2 hairpins back to back. It's cool to drive up, but not fast, has 0 guardrails. Yeah. The road I'm talking about also very frequently does not have guardrails. Oh wait, it restarted. Oh, there's a short video. You need to watch this before driving Tail of the Dragon. Federal thinking. My dad used to hit the Smoky Mountains on his crotch rocket with 3-year-old me perched in the gas tank. Boy.
Yeah, so if you're a car enthusiast, you've probably heard of the...
This guy looks like he'd be friends with a funny comedian, and he'd be the guy that the comedian makes fun of the entire time. And then he'd have one good joke written for him by his comedian friend that would make him likable, but really the whole set is just making fun of this guy.
Legendary Tail of the Dragon. Without a doubt, it's the greatest road we have.
And then he'd get an ego and he'd crash out on Twitter.
In America, with its 318 curves and 11 miles. And I've got plenty of friends who've driven all the amazing roads.
Random question, how much would I pay you to eat rabbit food on stream? I don't know. How much would you pay me?
Around the world and say that this is as good as any road you're going to come across. And it is located in East Tennessee.
Oh my God. Chat? This is the mountain from Initial D.
I happen to be born and raised. There are 500,000 people a year that go through this road. When I was growing up, it was just known as the Gap. That's what we called it, the Gap, because the North Carolina border, once you cross
No, it isn't.
the
I mean, it's not literally the mountain, but it sure looks like it.
border, it's called Dill's Gap there.
Or just make it a straight line.
It was named the Tail of the Dragon by Ron and Nancy Johnson, who own the Tail of the Dragon store as soon as you cross over there into North Carolina. And Ron is the grandfather of the Tail of the Dragon, and he just passed away. So we'd like to do this in memory of the grandfather of the Tail of the Dragon.
Is Mount Fujimikaido real, or is it just from a game? I have no idea.
And Ron Johnson. But if you're a car enthusiast...
Chat, I was playing the Initial D arcade game with... Oh, Minaga, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I think it's fine to say, right? Wait, hold on, let me check. I think she said it's fine to say. Okay, I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay. With Mari and Sleepy. Yeah. With Mari and Sleepy. Maybe somebody's already told this story. But we're at an arcade, and I'm playing Initial D arcade game with Mari and Sleepy. Mari talked about it. Okay, and we're like looking at the screen, right? And all of a sudden, a new challenger appears. And we're all like, oh wow, somebody must have like queued in from the international servers or whatever. I look over to Mari, I think, or to Sleepy. Yeah, and we're like, David. We're like, who's David? I think his name was David. It was something like that. And then, just barely, because I'm at the far end, opposite. I look down and I see this Ochi-san. I see an Ochi-san. And he smiles and he waves. And I'm like, who's David? And Mari and Sleepy point at the titular David. Initial D, Initial David. They point at him. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? This random Oji-san just sat down and started playing the Initial D arcade game with me, Mari, and Sleepy. And he was like ranked in everything. So for those of you who don't know, the Initial D arcade game has like a special card pass that you can buy for it to save your player data. And so this guy had that, and he was like ranked up in everything. It was insane. It was fucking insane. Initial David. Yeah, Initial David. That was... You were on his home turf, yeah. He's the guardian of the mountain. Did he win? I think Sleepy won. I don't remember. We played a few rounds, and then we went off to go play other stuff, and we kept seeing David around the arcade. And he gave Mari a plushie. He gave Mari a Hello Kitty. And then I think he won something for Sleepy as well. I don't remember what. It was a very interesting experience. David's so cool. David's so cool. How nice of him. Yeah, nice Oji-san. Enjoyed the company. What did he get you? Nothing. I didn't get any gifts. Did David snub you? I'm telling you guys, I'm the ugly friend. Okay? Me and Sleepy were walking out of like a convenience store thing, and some guy like the security guy, like looks to Sleepy, and he goes, "You are very beautiful today, ma'am." And Sleepy, I don't even think I don't know if she said anything. I don't know if she said anything. We just continued. I'm telling you, man. There was a claw machine that I wanted to play, but I got distracted. So at the arcade, we're headed to the bathrooms, and I see a Chainsaw Man claw machine, and I really like Makima. I don't know if anybody's talked about it, but like I have like Makima on my keyring and everything. And so I go to the restroom, right? And as I lock the door, I see the most terrifying graffiti I have ever seen in my life. Like, this graffiti, I wish I'd taken a picture of it, but after I was done, I like rushed out and I went to tell the other girls. I was like, "Did you guys see the graffiti in the bathroom?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then somebody else went and used the restroom, so I couldn't go back in to take a picture. But it was like, the graffiti was like a bunch of schizophrenic ramblings. Like, shit, like, oh god, I wish I could remember like the exact wording, but there was a whole bunch of it. There was like a bunch of phone numbers, and it was like, what is the definition of our undoing? Is this real life? Help me, I can't take it anymore. Like, a whole bunch of shit like that. This is just fantasy. It like the word help scratched into the wall, and like, it was just so, a whole bunch of like very cryptic, spooky writings. And I've never seen graffiti like that before. Winterman, thank you. Call of Duty zombie style. Sideways, thank you. Sounds like the employees. And that's it, thank you. There was a hole there. It's gone now. It was in English. It was in English. Nightmare, thank you. Bro is tweaking. I think somebody... Yeah, Resident Evil ambiance graffiti. Yeah. Was it David? Was he here? Oh my god. Don't dead open inside.
Motorcycle enthusiast, this
no pictures.
drive needs to be on your bucket list. But I'm going to give you some tips so you don't kick the bucket while you're trying to do your bucket list drive. The most important rule of all rules.
Also, somebody asked if I've read the Chainsaw Man manga. No, but I do know how fucked up Makima
is to stay in your lane.
Pippa found my journal.
You do not cross that double yellow. The whole 318 curves in the 11 miles, there's not a passing zone. It is double yellow throughout for very good reason. It is blind curve after blind curve after blind curve. That's how accidents happen. If everybody stayed in their lane, we probably wouldn't have any accidents or any of the several fatalities we have annually. But what happens, you've got people driving above their ability, or you have...
Have you guys ever been driving 45 miles per hour and be abruptly met with a 15 mile per hour curve? I'll run the you. One street race that you might find interesting is a cannonball run. It's the American cross-country speed run. Yes. Driving back roads, be like, oh yeah, speed limit 45 miles per hour. No sharp turn signs. Just a little sign that says 15 mile per hour limit. And you're like, 15 mile per hour, what the hell? And then you do the turn and you're like, oh, I feel like there should be a little bit more warning maybe. I feel like maybe there should be like a little bit more warning. for this turn, rather than there just being one sign right at it. Why is this whole fucking road 45 miles per hour? Like, I really think I was driving 60 before that turn. Yeah, jump scare up ahead. Nah, I can make it. Oh my god. You would not survive in Switzerland. It's an IRL jump scare.
People who don't know the culture of the mountain and how crucial.
I like the green car. I want a car just like this, chat. What kind of car is this? I want this car in this color and everything. 90% of men surveyed says they would win. Also, the sign is 9 times out of 10 covered with foliage. So fucking true! It's a Mustang. Lime color, yeah. I like lime. Green cars are unlucky. Wait, what? Are they?
It is to stay in your lane.
But that's the worst color a car could be. No, it's not. I love this color. Cobra Mustang. Daily basis. Like, you need roller coasters when you have country back roads. Country back roads be like the speed limit is 65 miles per hour and the road is going to suddenly turn into gravel. Fuck you. 15 mile per hour turn. No warning. Blackberry bushes have overtaken the signs. Water, thank you. 45 to 15 is an opportunity. Check out street drifting in Japan. It's cool AF.
Because they think they can cut their lane where they live in Texas. So they think that applies here. But you can't see far enough ahead to know what's coming around. And there could be a sport bike coming around.
Yeah, last paved 30 years ago.
Super hot.
And if
he's hugging that double yellow and you are as well, you just killed somebody on a motorcycle. And this being such a tourist attraction, you get people from states like Florida. You get somebody on a
Asukai-san, thank you. Slight turn, more like surprise brake check. Froze accent, thank you. Lime green is the Kawasaki motorcycle way.
900-pound Harley motorcycle. They've been riding for 30 years in Florida, so they think they know how to ride. And they get to this road, and you can see that they can barely stay in their lane. And if they're on that double yellow, and you are as well, then that's recipe for disaster. So the sin of all sins is to touch that double yellow. Our saying in the area is keep it between the mustard.
Chat, it's literally the initial D mountain. Am I crazy? Chat, this literally looks like an HD render of the initial D mountain.
Is to touch that double yellow. Our saying in the area is keep it between the mustard and the mayo. So keep it in your lane. And there's lawn.
Akina, yeah! Avalanche Graham, thank you. Just moved to North Dakota from Florida and lost 5 years of my life taking a curve on back road to see a dang moose in the road, which stopped thankfully though.
Enforcement up in the area because it's needed. They'll write you quicker for touching that double yellow than anything else.
The trees are wrong. Of course the trees are wrong because the fucking trees are in wherever this is, somewhere in America. Tennessee. Moon Unit Rabbit, thank you. Golden Age century, it's your time to fly away. Thank you. Almost every picture in this video is not the dragon. Really?
Tip number 2 is to always be alert. This isn't a road you can look down at your phone or play with your radio, which you're not going to have really a signal anyway, but you have to always be alert.
Albert, thank you. Americans explaining lane safety. Imagine Burger.
You never know. Around that blind corner, if there's an accident, if you've got wildlife out there. I've came across more bear really than anything, bears and bear cubs. One of my last drives of the year, around November, and it's like I came around the corner and I had to hot on the brakes to keep from hitting a bear. You see a lot of wild turkeys, some deer, and on nearby Foothills Parkway, I was leading a private drive and saw a mountain lion. I heard that they were in the area, never personally seen one until then, but this thing was freaking huge, and it ran across the road while I'm leading a drive. Tip number 3 is to utilize the pull-offs on the Dragon.
Do you guys ever get parasocial for the car in front of you? Do you guys ever be driving and there's a car in front of you that drives like really well and is going like the perfect speeds and everything, and you're like, you're my brother now, I would die for you, and then like some asshole cuts you off and you're separated from them, and then like you end up catching back up eventually? Autism. Road trip buddy. Road trip buddy. Winterman, thank you. Bear, lion, deer, and turkey burger. Man. Yeah, when they finally take a different turn and you have to say goodbye. There's no such thing. The car in front of me is always too slow. I've never had that, Pippa. No. Really? Your long drive friend. Exactly. Or worse, they take an exit. Yeah. Homie driver. Give them a wave when they turn off. It's a car, lol. But it's like some people. It's like, you keep me grounded, brother. In this hellscape that is the road, you get me and I get you. Moon Unit Rabbit, that you should play Bangers is a super autistic Russian RPG about being aliens possessing cars and fighting each other. Yes, thank you. I nearly hit a squirrel with my car today. Well, that's not good. I miss those homie drivers. Drive-tism, that sounds gay! What the hell? We ride together, we die together. You should stay off the road, Pippa! What the hell, man? This is so fucked up. Yeah, it's you and me against this road. There are some cars that I like fucking hate. Chat, I'll be on the road and there's some fucking cars where like they'll get right up beside you and it's like, did you pull up beside me just to fucking slow down? So I have to be more like aware of everything that's happening? Like, why did you do that? What are you doing? Why are you right next to me? You're making me nervous. I'm gonna overthink this. Oh my god. What are you doing? What do you want from me? First Uzella is my thinking. My road trip brother is a giant truck with 6 steel coils on it. Like, you ever have it where you and the guy next to you have to get in each other's lanes, and as you both realize it's perfectly synced to get it done? No. I've never been so in unison with a car beside me. 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿, thank you. But I don't think I've driven on enough, like, roads big enough for that. Where I'm from, the roads are not that big. We don't have 6 fucking lanes of traffic. Defective potato, thank you. When I started driving, I hit 2 pigeons humping on the road, and I was like, at least they died happy. No. 8 lanes, add more. Another lane. Man. I'm trying to think of what else. There's also the cars where they speed up to get in front of you. And then they slow down just a little bit below. Like, if the speed limit is in the area is 60, they're going like 58. If the speed limit is, or like if everybody's going 65 because the speed limit is 60, they're going like 63. And it's like, why? What the fuck? The fuck is your problem, man? What the fuck is your problem? Why are you just below the speed everybody else is going? What the fuck? They want to be nuisances. That's what it feels like. It's like, fuck, man. Make me adjust my fucking cruise control for this? XSV to you. You should check out Drift Appalachia video as well. They even basically shut down a mountain road for a weekend to drift. Oh, that's kind of based. Naturally negative thinking. My road trip brother is the night fox that always crosses the road in front of me. It happened enough that I now expect him. Bro, that's your spirit animal. Jill, thank you. I cracked my windshield on a buzzard that was too slow to fly off while he was eating roadkill. Ah. Simple, thank you. Truck driver here. Welcome to my world. Man, some truck drivers are so based. Some truck drivers, like, you can sit behind them and you're like, fuck yeah. Maybe this isn't ethical, but I never need to worry about a red light. I'm just gonna stay behind this guy. I am an extension of him. Winter, thank you. Here in Canada, we all push 150 and 100 zone. 𝐒𝐲𝐂𝐚𝐥, thank you. Draft, yeah. Good for gas mileage. I love letting truckers merge and getting the thank you hazard. Yeah. I hate using cruise control for some reason. I like cruise control when everybody's going the same speed. When you enable cruise control and you get the motherfucker that's like 3 miles per hour under the speed everybody else is going, I want to die. I hate adaptive cruise control. I don't even know what that is. What is adaptive cruise control? The Bismarck, thank you. Worst is when you're sitting behind a truck and a tiny stone flicks up and cracks your windshield. It's happened twice to me. Do you guys ever... Chat. Somebody smarter than me has to know the answer for this. Why is it that sometimes there are vehicles that are just kicking rocks at you constantly? Do you guys know the vehicles where it's like they're kicking up dust in the shoulder, but they're not driving next to the shoulder or anything? Rocks on the road? No mud flaps. Aggressive tire treads. Grippy tires. Is it grippy tires? Paradoxal Madness, thank you. Wait. Is that not what you were arguing about against a couple streams ago? Going at speed limit no matter what, even if people go faster. But that's going the speed limit. I didn't argue going just below the speed limit. I argued for going the speed limit. When the speed limit is 60 miles per hour, you need to be going 60 miles per hour, motherfucker. Why are you going 57? Why are you going just slow enough that I need to adjust my cruise control? I hate you. Always 5 over. Get out of the slow lane. 5 over is always safe. I don't know, man. California altered my brain DNA. I would be driving and I would kind of get up, like caught up in the flow of things. And I would start going like 90 miles per hour. And my passenger, she would look at me and she would say, "How fast are you going?" And I'd be like, "Same speed as the car in front of me." And she'd say, "How fast?" And I'd say, 90. Something about California just does that to you. I don't know. Like when I'm home, I don't feel the need to drive that fast. Passenger of the sleepy variety. No, unfortunately not. Different phase girl, different phase girl. You drive the speed of the road, baby. Maybe it's because the roads are so long. Maybe it's because the roads are so long and there's like no turns. And in California, like they actually warn you when your exit's coming up. You get a nice set of warnings and like clearly defined lanes. They're like, all right, even if you are going 90 miles per hour, you have a good stretch of road here to take your exit. Where I'm from, it's like your exit's coming up. If you don't get the fuck over right now, it's over for you. You're gonna crash into a divider. Get the fuck over. North Carolina has those too. Opinion on the German Autobahn. I would never drive on that. If you miss your exit, do you full stop and turn back? No! I never understood why people get so panicky over missing their exit. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, oh no. You're gonna have to drive like 10 more minutes to get to another exit to loop around. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal, man. Chill out. Where are you? Yeah, it's not even a big delay. Chill the fuck out. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to learn to drive, but I get really scared when I'm on main roads for some reason. Probably because people can be crazy. Asukai-san, thank you. Some speedometers are slightly inaccurate. Up to 10% off is illegal. They may think they're going the speed limit when they're going slightly under/over. Ugh. They miss an exit, their whole day is ruined. Man. Try taking I-10 from Jacksonville to Alabama. That's a long road.
Again, there are 104 paved places to pull off. So those are very helpful in there for many reasons.
Bro's got the 3DS Nebula Itasha.
Where you've got a slower vehicle or you've got somebody that,
Don't you love people who jump 3 lanes to get to the exit last minute? The people that you feel like are about to fucking kill you and have not checked at all to see if anybody else was on the road. They don't care. They're just gonna kill you. Yeah, I've seen them. Bro, thank you. Have you ever run out of gas or nearly run out of gas on a long drive? Yes, actually. On the trip to California, so somebody else drove for a bit, and then I'm like prepping for the California trip, and I tried to do like a bit of a car caravan with some other streamers. And I guess I'm just used to people filling up the gas tank after they use the car. I've never... Maybe my family is like abnormally polite. But like, in my experience, people always fill up the car after road trips. Or if like the car is like below half, it's like, oh, let's go fill it. So I came back from one half of the road trip, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to head out. And the last person to drive did not refill the gas. And they left it on empty. Like, to the point where when I checked how many miles were left, there was, like, it didn't say. It just said, go fill up right now. So... I like kind of freaked out once I realized, because I had already driven like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck. I was very, very scared. I was very, very scared that it was about to like die. If I had to guess, I think I only like just made it to the gas station. But you didn't notice when you turned it on? I had just come back from a long road trip, okay? And I was not I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. I was just like, oh, okay, time for the second half. Most cars aren't actually out of gas when they're on empty. The sensors are designed to give some leeway so that people still have a chance to make it to a service station. Extremely lucky that you didn't get stranded, yeah. Pippa pushing her car in neutral. You can go like 5 more miles when you actually hit the E-bar. It's not like it dies right at the bottom. Yeah, but I had already driven like 10 minutes before I realized. I just by default assumed it never occurred to me that somebody would leave the car on like actual empty. I was like, all right, like I'll set off and then like top up again soon enough. I don't know. I'd be sweating in that scenario. I would cry. I was stressing the hell out. But I made it, yeah, and then the car broke down for other reasons.
Comes up on you hot, you want to get out of the way, let quicker traffic go by. If you've got a sick passenger, I brought a buddy. We were gonna go to the...
I want to see video footage of somebody driving Tail of the Dragon. Background noise, thank you. Should never let the tank get that low. All the crud in the tank is at the bottom. I was very surprised. Togfest. Danny Salil, thank you. She almost ended up like Noctis in his voice. Oh,
always a beautiful view up here. See through my dirty windshield. Here we go.
He's doing it.
Headed up. Gonna hit gravity cavity, pull off, and hang out there probably most of the day in video, and get out and ride a little bit later.
Oh, he's not driving like fast though. Is he filming while driving? Oh no, he's on the yellow. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I can see how people die. That's good curve, thank you. I was once almost on E and was in the middle of the highways in the Washington State mountains. I was literally coasting on neutral in the downhill portions to save on gas. Recommend not doing that. No, thank you. You guys ever put the car in neutral and forget? Oh, that black car was cool. Biker died on Tuesday up there. Many a time. No, once. You don't forget. Sometimes you forget, man. I drive manual, so yes. Put the parking brake on and forget. I don't want to admit how many times I've done that. The Ninja Man, thank you. You should wash out the crud every few fills with tank full of water. When was the last time you flushed your gas tank? I've never flushed a gas tank. What the hell? Chat, I don't think that's real. Don't do that, Pippa. I don't think that's real, man. I don't think that's real. Oh, such a cool car. Whoa! I thought for sure he was going off. I don't think you. Hi, Pippa. Thanks for another month. I appreciate you. I remember. So my truck is a hand-me-down. My truck is a hand-me-down from my parents. And, when they first handed it over to me, I was very nervous, and like, just to be sure, I was like, oh, is this diesel? And Mama Kin said, yes. It was not diesel. It was not diesel. I trolled. Yeah. Oh. I had to show her the text messages. She was like, I never said that. And I was like, here are the text messages where you told me that the truck is diesel. Get trolled, I guess.
He's ripping.
Get trolled. She was just joking. The betrayal. Ooh. I got one guide by my own mom. I once filled a rental car with diesel, but realized it in gratitude for only having to replace a tank and not the whole engine. They barely charged us anything for the trouble. Oh! Hell yeah. Luckily, diesel and gas motor won't hurt things. Gas and diesel, however, is very, very bad. It's an expensive mistake. I wasn't on empty. I've always been like a chronic tank refiller. I don't know if that's like the correct way to do things, but it's like, oh, I'm on half. Time to top up. I very, very constantly I'm always topping up. So, thankfully, there was not much diesel in there. There was like it was fine to just like dilute it with more gas, basically. And the truck recovered just fine.
And that lasted.
I fill at a quarter. Gotcha game habits. Your fuel pump will last longer if you keep it full? Really? Have I accidentally been doing something good all this time? It's so loud. You just realize how loud it is. I used to fill it at half, now I'm lazy and wait till about quarter. I feel like if it's below the halfway mark, you're just asking for something to end terribly. Like, it's gonna get to the half mark, and then you're gonna go to a gas station, and, like, the pumps aren't gonna work, and it's gonna be the only one for miles. But I think maybe this is what living in the middle of nowhere does to a motherfucker. Where's it all? They don't come 𝐵𝐵𝐵. Whoa. It's like reloading your gun in a game to shoot one bullet. I chronically wait until the light turns on. There's something wrong with you. We need a rapid thank you. Pippa and chat, what's your favorite Eurobeat song? It's a toss-up between Speedy Speed Boy and Golden Age for me. I know it's kind of a mainstream pick, but I like Running in the 90s. Honey Boo Boo Boo, thank you. If Pippa was in a race, she would lose. She can't even win against a turtle. True. Oh, yeah! Woo, boy! Whoa. Motorcyclists are so cool. Except for when they lane split. Nothing more annoying than needing to get on your exit and there's a fucking motorcyclist. A surprise motorcyclist just ready to fucking jump scare you. Ooh. Oh. Nobody has to like take this drive to work, do they? That'd be terrible. Bad lane splitting is illegal in Michigan. Does that stop them though? This would be a great daily drive. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, Natasha. What a sad car to follow up with. I don't know anything about cars. Maybe that was actually a really good car. Once you learn the turns, it's probably nice. Is there a purpose to this road? Where does it go? I don't know. I let my wife drive this road. It was scary. I would drive very, very slow. No, thank you. Like I said, thank you. For watching lots of people being idiots, there's Edwards Corner on Mulholland Highway in California. A ton of people crashing, trying to show off. Edwards Corner. Oh, wait. Wait, I want to see a video of somebody doing the whole... Whoa. Whoa. Is this Donut Operator? Red Bull had a video, but they'll copyright strike me probably. Someone tried to race a train by my house yesterday. The train won. Yeah, I fucking bet. Hamilton MCMC, thank you! The roads are terrifying because of sudden animals. My friend had a moose on a road like that with his Trans Am and it went through ass first. Who's for dog power shitting all over him in the interior? Ew. Oh. They got stuck behind a slow car. Are they gonna pull off? Oh, they did. Nice. Oh my lord! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pippa! This stream goes out to David. David of the Initial D Arcade. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hi! Oh! Speaking of Mario, I was telling the story on stream yesterday of the karaoke being $700. And I get a DM from Mari, and she's like, I didn't know that the karaoke was that expensive. Oh my god. Just check your account. And I go and check, and I don't know if it's okay to say the amount, but I'll just say that she covered more than her fair share. More than her fair share and then some. It was very kind. Very, very kind. She did say she helped. She helped a lot. Very pleasant surprise. I didn't expect anybody to pay. It was very sweet of her though. I want that lotto. I want the lottery! Good friend. Yeah, $420.69. Oh, he's going over to yellow. They told him not to go over the yellow. I think... I think they should block off the mountain and they should race. Do not cut the mustard! Stay between the mayo and the mustard! This would be fun to skate down. This would be fun to drive up and then ride a bicycle down. And then you'd get hit and killed by one of these motherfuckers. Not going over, more like going in. I would say he's going over. Fastest way to become a pancake. The other cars, no, they're driving like super close to the shoulder. This guy doesn't have much track time. 14 people think if you want to see people block off a mountain race, you should look up hill climbs. Prefer cars or motorbikes? I've never actually ridden a motorbike. I guess other than dirt bikes. And I like dirt bikes, but being honest, they scare me when turning. I can't do that like almost touching the ground shit. Oops. I smashed my hand into a tree because the corner was too sharp and I didn't wanna do the lean turn. It was I thought for sure I fucking broke it. I did not break it. I don't think. But it was... I was like, man. Josh Graham, thank you. On the topic of hill climb, check out Pikes Peak. Wait, did I read that? Ever try sim racing? I want to get one of them racing wheels. I prefer quads to bikes. Quads are cool. I like, what's it called? Can-Am? You guys know, Can-Ams? I like those. From Saxon thinking, you can take a class just to try motorcycle riding. They're like big ATV go-kart type things. The 3-wheel ones, no, 4-wheel. 4-wheel. Side by side, yeah, side by side. Side by sides. Can-Am is a brand. Ah. This isn't racing, just speeding down a mountain, yeah. Hikes. Peak. Hill climb. Racing a 700 HP Porsche up Pikes Peak, America's most dangerous hill climb. GoPro, will you kill me? Oh. So fast. So fast. Oh. Oh. I want to go this fast. I could never go this fast. They'd be calling me James Dean. The way I'd be fucking dying. I've wrecked the Isle of Man. I've watched the Isle of Man stuff before. Not with that attitude. Ooh. Oh my god. They must have closed off the mountain for this, right? They must have entirely closed off the mountain. They did, okay. There is like a little bit of a thrill, I guess. For like the street racing. It's like it being illegal does make it a little bit more exciting. Though it is wrong and I would never encourage or endorse it. You got Bano, thank you. I prefer the Nixon verse as opposed to the Dean verse, Pippa. GoPro does have the money. Gotcha. Will I kill someone? How much this cost? This isn't illegal. This is a sponsored event. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. They closed off the mountain for this one. Oh. Man. Ooh. People build cars specifically to do Pikes Peak. They all gotta be electric or turbo because of the altitude. Really? Wait, how does that affect it? How does the altitude affect it? I get to see Pikes Peak every day. Oh. Well, the air pressure. The engine gets choked for air. Oh. Japan's underground drift scene is pretty cool to watch. Fucking Tokyo Drift. Japan underground racing. Need for Speed Underground Racing 2 for the PlayStation 2? Running with Japan's most wanted street racers.
Today we're here.
Thank you. If you want to learn some basics, Donut Media is a good place to start. Cue the hate.
Osaka, Japan, to dive headfirst into the world of underground street racing.
This guy is Zoomer David Dobrik.
Specifically, Kanjo racers. But Japan's legal system is no joke.
指定暴力団山口組参加組織。
今の時代ではちょっとあまり日本の至る所にカメラが。
Some critics have referred to their system as hostage justice, with Japan's conviction rate.
Donut is not that great. This guy, though, is one of the good ones on Donut because he's a JDM bro. Onigiri hung out with some people at the drift track in JP. Forget which one, but it's famous. That was pretty neat. Should I have a video on it? Onigiri? JDM? No?
Exceeding over 99%. So what makes these drivers risk so much? And what the hell is
How did he go downhill? We seen Samir car rally. No. We're always watching, recording everything.
We're going to uncover exactly what goes into building these
Yeah, I think
cars,
that might be their
the strategy
job.
the police forces use to catch their targets, and by the end, if I play my cards right, I'll earn a seat to ride on the legendary Kanjo loop myself.
But that's kind of cool, isn't it? Like the cat and mouse.
Today we're here in Osaka and we're hunting Kanjo Civics. Welcome to Donut.
I've known about Osaka's Kanjo racers for some time, but to us in the West, they've always been shrouded in mystery.
So not funny, thank you. If Toyo tires wouldn't strike you, Ken Block had a nice Pikes Peak video.
Young boys is only one time the experience in the Kanjo, the Bozo, super crazy, incredible.
This is highway racing. What's the underground racing? Where do we find? What is underground racing? Is it literally through tunnels and stuff? Or is underground? It's not literally underground. Okay, street meetups. Jakarta Midnight Squad.
Teams of the craziest
Underground just means legal.
tearing through the streets of Osaka.
Because
I don't know anything about this, man! I just know I played Need for Speed Underground Racing 2 for the PlayStation 2!
Names,
and then some NASCAR game for GameCube!
Definitely don't share secrets with just anyone.
Is there anything like that here?
Only Osaka, yeah.
JP, thank you. Twin was with Giri on one of the trips. Did they do like a stream? Or like a video? Or is it just something that they talked about?
Osaka. So if we want to see the real Kanjo scene, we'll have to dig deep. Osaka is defined by its warm and generous people who welcome you with big open arms.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
Like
Did
meeting
it
an
a
old
stream?
friend.
What the hell?
I love Osaka.
But we weren't just here to sightsee.
Car scene is different to Tokyo with the Osaka area. It's called like Los Angeles and New York City. 100% different.
Art fixer Lucas of Team Free Spirit put together a meet for us. In Osaka, they showed up.
Turn it up a bit.
Whoa! Hey, what's up?
There's a 24-hour long race taking place this weekend? Where? What do you mean 24-hour race?
This is f***ing insane. There's Civics everywhere. There's a 400R down there. Yeah. Wake up. What?
Yeah. Ooh, green.
Hardcore. There's
Hardcore.
Lamborghinis down there. I saw GT3.
24 hours of lemons. 24 hour lemon. It actually goes for 24 hours?
The 93rd, 24 hours of Le Mans is underway. The two Cadillacs off the front row of the grid go toe-to-toe up towards turn one. On the inside line, Alabama. On the
Oh my
outside
god,
line is Will
the
Stevens.
timer.
Stevens tries to brave it out on the outside line. He's just got his nose in front. As round the outside as well comes Julian Andlauer in the Porsche. Cadillac side by side for the...
They just do this for 24 hours? Yeah? And they switch drivers? It's a test of man and machine. No, it's not. It's a test of just machine. If you're switching out the drivers, it's not a test of man. I think they should have these men drive for 24 hours straight. That would make it interesting. There's zero, thank you. God, sleepiest driver in the 24-hour race. Nick the Dick, thank you. And Euro say NASCAR is boring. They used to? They're racing for hours. A man can drive for at least 14 hours at a time. Make them play Civ for 24 hours. But tired drivers die all the time. That's not my problem. They're the ones who wanted to do it.
I had no idea.
But is there... Wait, hold on. Onigiri Win Drift? Seven Dogs and You. If you want to see Salinas, look up the what? Crashes? I don't know, thank you. Sleepy would win. She has experience. Here's first drifting. He's oh my god, she's actually driving? She's actually driving? Oh my god, look at that. Chad, I want to do that. Oh, she's a passenger. I don't want to be the passenger. I want to drive the car. General 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐻, you try going 100 miles per hour sideways. I can't imagine that would end well.
Wanted to eat me. Oh, as I was stroking this light one, I was like prodding the eyes of the brown one by accident. I feel so bad. Wow.
あとこれがシフト。
Shift. Ah.
シフトアップ、シフトダウン。
Oh, okay.
Wait, is this her reacting to a video?
I don't understand, but that's very cool.
でこれもシフトレバー。
なぜシフト2つで？
元々 GT3。
No, that's her. Eh? Because here she's talking in past tense about bunnies.
Despite all my rage, I'm just a rabbit in my cage.
Why are there rabbits at a racetrack?
That one did bad things too. That one did horrible things.
Are they mascots?
What do you think it did? I bet it.
There's a petting zoo at EBC Circuit?
Look at that one.
Why not?
Throwing accusations around. Always.
I don't know if the rabbits would like that.
And then figure it out later.
They're fast and good luck.
I hear something.
Oh.
I hear something.
Go try this. Do they just leg you? I guess she's pointing the camera at herself, so it's okay.
What? じゃあ聞いてもいいですか？じゃあこの車すべていくらくらい？ちょっと気になる。1000万。1000, 10,000, 1 million. え？1000万円くらい。
Oh.
That's 1 million. That's 100,000.
What are they talking about?
Hitchhiker stuff. Like, look how far it bends back.
Eh? Come just did a video recently about learning to drift in Texas. Horsepower.
So much
Whoa. Do they have to replace the tires every time? Yeah. Pretty much. Not every time, but a lot.
Because I'm really tired, and I think everyone just kind of wants to just sit and quiet for a little while.
Oh, here's a video of her in the car.
Right now, I'm just gonna focus on holding on to your life.
Usually, if you go for a day, but you go through the more than one set. Most drift events are sponsored by tire companies. Oh. It's an expensive hobby. Is it a rich person hobby? Well, they're going onto the track. I went to a drift event where a non-sponsor guy got to the finals. He crashed into a wall during the finals because he had no tires to replace what he had on his 8.6. What the fuck? Did he die? Racing is a rich person hobby. Oh. Street drift race is pretty cool. Search Osaka Toll Drift. He's sponsored with deep pockets or shit tons of money. Why do people sponsor it? I guess if you're a tire company, it makes sense to show off like how durable your tires are. But as like a long-term endorsement, it doesn't seem profitable. Alright, thank you. Not only for rich people, check out 24 hours of lemons. It looked like a rich person thing. It looked like F1 racing. Advertising. Oh, it's usually racing companies. Ethel, thank you. Look up Nürburgring fail compilation. No! I want to look up Polish. Polish drift. Toge drifting at Gunsai, Japan. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, thank you. Not Le Mans, Pippa. Le Mans. What? Mountain. Whoa, look at this one's at night. 𝐏𝐶𝐚𝐬𝐿, thank you. The compound used in those types of tires wear them out really fast. NASCAR swaps tires out mid-race for similar reasons. Oh, 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 Chad. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. You really have to trust that guy in front. Yeah. I mean, you really have to trust the guy behind you as well, because what if he just fucking guns it and fucking T-bones you, man? He crash? Oh. Made Moopsie. Oh my god. This is so fucking cool, chat. This is so fucking cool. It being at night makes it like a million times cooler too. Moony Rabbit, thank you. You should watch Demo Derby stuff. I've watched some Demo Derby stuff on stream. Actually, thank you. No one's sleep in Tokyo. Initial D. Whoa! Whoa! Thank you. Yeah, but the Lemons Race is a parody of the fancy one with a $500 budget. Oh, do they still go for 24 hours? Need some kind of race car musume. There's a lot of like if you watch Noriyaro's Itasha videos, there's a lot of Uma Musume ones. A lot of... That's a fucking Kiropi. Motherfucker. There's a lot of people that like Uma Musume that do Itasha. Fucking deer. Get off the track! Cute! They tried, someone made a Nyan Cat car and blasted the song the whole 24 hours. Oh my god. What would race queen Pippa rep? I don't want to be a race queen. I want to be in the car, man. I want to go fast. I want to go fucking fast. At night. Oh. Dale Pippard Jr. Man. Okay, Danica. I heard Danica Patrick's? Oh, his car. What the fuck? Their cars are so fucked up. Danica Patrick, she's like an industry plant? She's like really rich and bad at driving. And she keeps getting into like famous races or something. Because money? She was in Sonic Racing? What? My NASCAR fan family members hate her? Is she like actually a bad driver or is she like a heel? Woman from the Sonic game? She's good at driving but not top level. She wasn't skilled like Michelle Mouton? Is this like the kind of situation where somebody gets like really high ranking in the food chain because they're pretty and they have connections, and then there's like an actually talented driver or talented like person who should be getting the spotlight, and you just have to like look in frustration because they picked like a token like diversity hire even though there was like an actually competent person like right beside them? Danica Patrick owns a record for most walls hit by any driver. 100% that. Michelle Mouton is a legendary rally racer. When you never have a thank you. Take down Avenged. Yep, connections. Oh, thank you. YouTube Climb Dance 1988. Project Man, thank you. Check out Group B. That stuff is really insane. Let's look at Climb Dance. '90 Grand Prix du Film Festival de Chamonix. This is a movie? I don't want to watch a movie. I don't want to watch a fucking movie. Group B rally? What's this? It says like if Pippa rolls a SR20 red top turbo hands down. She's a Nissan type, hands down. It's 5 minutes. But it's a movie. I want to watch actual footage. What is Group B? It is actual footage? Or is it actually good? It looks like artsy garbage. King City, and thank you. Fuck, yes, look at the killer bees. What is this? The opposite of Group A. I don't know what Group A is either. Oh. It's the least regulated WRC race format. Bad award screen, RC garbage, okay. You're like getting offended, but I'm looking out for the quality of the stream. This is probably way cooler. Oh. Cool. That guy almost died. Pippa was a racing series from the 70s. They raced off-road and there were enormous crowds that would often stand on the track. Ooh. I don't think I'd go to be on the corners. Man. Busy deck like you, so I guess you could call the fans groupies. Someone nearly dies constantly. Have you seen Redline? The anime movie? No. Ooh. Those guys are smart. They're on a hill. They're living on the edge for spectators and drivers. Oh. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that, chat? It's so weird looking. You're telling me a bee drove this car? Ooh. Whoa! Schmolded it! What I was thinking, mechanics would find fingers in these cars during maintenance between stages? What? 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿𝐿, like you watch Scary Movie 4 Japanese. Now! Whoa! Whoa! Saga! Noriyaro 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻. Y'all watch it? Oh. That line is amazing. This video isn't doing it justice. Ooh. Your car's stupid. Red line is dope. Search up Ken Block. Who is Ken Block? Stratos. Stratos? No, you. Antia. This definitely doesn't do groupie justice. Wait, chat, didn't we watch this video? I think we watched this video before on stream. Search Ken Block, rip Ken. Who is Ken? Not to my memory? Whoa! What? Is this real? Good Fox, thank you. This reminds me of Driving is Hard stream that you did, which was the introduction that my parents had to you and their introduction to VTubers. No one remembers it actually happened. This is real. How did he die? I'm gonna guess he crashed. But into what? Zero Garage, thank you. Have a look up rally driver Michelle Moonen. She's the queen. Michelle Moonen. Alright, doing what he loves. Skiing! Oh. Oh, snowmobile. Snowmobile crushed him? Who's skilled to die driving? Really? Oh. I says like you. Doing this in my cell 80 come morning. Let's get this bread, boys. On ya. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! edited, which is a shame. It's a shame how over edited this is, because a lot of this is so fucking cool. Whoa! Whoa. Red Bull sponsors F1 monster tire breathing Mustang. He was the guy. Oh. Whoa. It like strains out and then does. Whoa. Whoa! The other climb you watched was 700 horsepower. This one is 1400. Well, skillful, yeah. Even with all the smoke in his face. Oh. Ooh. I wonder if he ever did stunts for movies. Oh. Echo, thank you. So the corner he almost goes off of is called Evil Corner. You should look up when this is over. Also, Drift Appalachia does some cool mountain drift. So not funny, thank you. You should see his Gymkhana videos. Oh. Temp check, I think so? God, I hate whoever fucking edited this video. Fucking Toyo Tires, fuck you, man. You're so annoying. You're so fucking annoying, man. Why did they fucking edit it like this? It's so annoying. Hollow Chain, thank you. Ken Block has an executive for DC Shoes and in his 40s became a pro rally driver. Wait, was an executive for DC Shoes. What? And in his 40s became a pro rally driver. What the hell? That was a good edit. You're so picky. Forgive me for wanting to watch the fucking driving instead of all these fucking stupid jump cuts. It's like when you're fucking watching an action movie and they're like, what if we cut every time the characters make contact with each other so we don't actually have to have good choreography? Fucking annoying, man. Wait, DC Shoes. Yeah, fucking Cocoa Melon Special. Grabbing a Coca-Cola. Ah, it's so hard to open cans! There we go. Pippa, how could you see all the angles if they don't cut like that? Oh, man. Good thing they showed every angle and made it hard to see what was actually going on. This is also... Why do they fucking edit like this, man? Why do they fucking edit like this? I hate you people! I hate your fucking ADHD editing! I just want to watch the dude fucking drive, you annoying cocksuckers! Are there any that are not annoying? Oh my god, this one is also going to be fucking ADHD editing, isn't it? Most of them are like that. Best of D1. Oh my god. Best of D1. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the fucking video editing. What is D1? Best drift battle ever.
I'm giving you that because I think it's one of the best battles I've ever watched. This could be anything. Anything could happen here. You cannot take your eyes off it. Dean and Borkowski back at it again. And Borkowski back where he was the first time. All over James Dean's car. He is actually side by side. Front wheel to front wheel. He's pushing Dean around the track. The transition is insane. The transition doesn't even make sense. How did he get away with that? And he's still in it. Borkowski dives onto Dean's door again. Here we go again. He is hungry for it. This kid wants his name on everyone's lips tonight. And by midnight, Now
Oh my
he
God,
might
the
just
fire
be
effect was
that
cool.
rising star as he
Oh.
all over the back of James Dean's car. He's right there. He's
Oh my
closer than he
God.
was the first time. He's more aggressive than he was the first time.
How are you?
And now
How are you meant
he's
to
right
pass?
with Dean. He lost him here the last time. Not this time. James cannot get away, and Borkowski goes right to the door.
Whoa.
Does he make a big impact with the wall? How does he hold
Is
it?
it even
It doesn't
possible
make
to pass?
sense.
You don't.
Look how
Oh.
many tyre marks are on that door. Borkowski just said to him, "Hey, buddy, what you got?" Well, off the line. I'm not going
What's
to.
the what are the rules? What are the rules? What do you do? Like how do you, a drift battle? How do you battle? Like how point space? Like how? It's about following closely. Oh, the judges score. So it's like rule of cool. It's like a rule of cool.
Count Dean out the fight yet because I know that he potentially has got this. He wants it, Dave. He's got a championship in the balance. Borkowski's the wild
You want
card.
his live
Dean
now?
makes the
Noriyaro
dive
is
back end of the
commentating?
S14 and he knows where Borkowski was. Borkowski left foot.
Eh? D1. Like he's doing a stream? Whoa. Started streaming 3 hours ago. What is he doing? Wait, he's like reacting to the official footage? Oh, he's the official EN commentator. Oh, am I allowed to watch over this? Ah! I full screened.
Gotta set this up. How's that?
Exception.
I should probably start the timer. Here we go. Okay, start.
Probably not. Doesn't say in the description.
Professional drifter. Streamer. How you doing, chat?
Top 16 battles. What the fuck is this? Fucking Japanese ads, chat.
Alright.
Ask him in chat.
Oh, well,
Hold on.
we saw some pretty good runs
Where's
there.
my browser?
Now they're gonna do it door to door.
Hold on. Oh, subscriber
Hell
only.
yeah.
Hold on. Is there a time
Back,
limit?
turn this up.
Subscribe for longer than a minute. The stream chat. Oh, motherfuckers! Oh yeah! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pippa. I'm watching somebody else watch racing. Oh, with a tangled
Had a
webs
little
we
breakdown
weave.
there. That was sick.
This is ADHD I subbed for. 1 minute is really long.
Alright, how you doing? Pippa was. What do you mean Pippa was here? They show a video of
Ask him
lathe
for
work
an
and
interview.
then ask people if they remember their first car repairs as lathe work is a normal thing.
I added them on Discord.
You talking about other ads?
We're going to do a collab thing, and then I got super busy, and I never followed
What
up.
do you mean Pippa was here?
Even Pip out of here. Wait.
What do you mean? What is the best racing drift game you've ever played?
Already ratted out.
Define best.
Is this 23 minutes until
Define
they get back
best?
into racing? 23 minutes until the race again?
I don't know.
Oops.
What I think are good?
React.
Pippa is watching me right now.
React.
What the fuck?
Streams. Allowed.
Why?
In a world of extreme.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
That has zero offset. You guys would absolutely
Oh my
wreck
god.
him.
Hi Pippa.
Hi, Noriyaro.
Pippa is watching me right now.
React.
What the
Streams.
Wait,
Wait, he's
can I-
watching me.
hang on.
Watch him.
Wait. Hang on.
Inception. Streamception. Streams. Ah, he's
can I-
watching me.
hang on.
Watch him.
Beep. Hi Pippa, put me literally you have me on Discord.
Oh wait, yeah. I should.
Stop.
I always find the most complicated to do things. Ways to do things.
You have me on Discord. Anyway, hi, chat. This is D1 Grand Prix, which is hang on. This is D1 Grand Prix. This is the longest running drift competition there's ever been. There's also actually I'll make myself bigger. Hang on a second.
Oh. This is why Pippa has a manager.
There we go. Probably Pippa's in the way, but this is a drifting competition. I usually do I'm a Twitch streamer as well, and I do YouTube, but I do like Itasha videos. I think Pippa's watched them before.
Yeah.
But I also do the live stream, like the shoutcasting for this, and they didn't do it. They didn't decide not to do it this year, but this year they said, "Hey, can you just do it from home on your regular streaming setup?" So I'm just doing it here.
Oh.
And just reacting to all this stuff. So
I wonder if he's translating as well.
It's a shoutcast. It's good because they don't care. They just wanted an English stream, so I'm free to do whatever I want. It's basically just a fan shoutcast stream, but they don't care. So anyway,
they're chill with it.
Drifting's
That's so
cool.
surprising.
As you can see by the timer, we're starting the battles here soon. So if Pippa wants to go and do something for like the next 20 minutes. Wait, let me turn this down because it just might, yeah. If people wants to go and do something for like 20 minutes, go ahead. But come back because there's going to be some good battles.
It's 20 minutes, but that's what...
All right?
Oh, man. What if I delay song cover?
I can't move myself in the other direction because my green screen's not quite... There's all boxes and junk over
nice
there.
Green screen, jackass.
That's as far as I can put myself over.
Just crop it. You could just crop it.
Because there's going to be some good battles.
It's 20 minutes, but that's what...
All right?
Oh, man. What if I delay song cover?
I can't move myself.
He's watching me, watch him.
Pippa, like, drag me in.
Drag? What?
Literally drag me in.
Drag you in? How? What? How? Drag you in?
Wait, Pippa, drag me in and I'll talk.
Like
I have like 20 minutes.
Did you mean call you?
Does that work? Hello?
Oh, wait. My side can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, wait, can? Wait, yeah, they can.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Is this allowed?
No. Yeah. No, this is fine. This. I mean, let me just put this on so I can see what's going on. No, this is 100% fine. Yeah. So normally, you know how Japan is, like they're weird with copyright. I mean, look, chat. Everybody knows how weird Japan is with IP. So. I used to do this on site. Like I go to the actual, like it's similar to like esports where like I go to the event and I sit there and I just talk with the, like what Apex Legends does and stuff like that with the Japanese streams and stuff like that. So I'm like the nice wig of drifting. If anyone knows who nice wig is,
I have no idea.
And
is that a League of Legends thing?
Anyway, no, it's an Apex thing. But anyway,
Apex.
So So they decided to, so they've been doing this forever, and because they barely even advertised this, because again, it's Japan, they couldn't care less about the English side of things. They just wanted to say that they had an English stream. So they did the English stream, then they said, oh, we're not getting enough numbers, and we're moving back on site because we were doing it remote. We're going to cancel it. I'm like, that's cool, because I have a million things to do. But then they said, oh, hey, can you do it again? So I'm just sitting at home now, my regular setup doing this, just yapping. And all they care about is if I do it and I get paid either way. So nice.
Oh. What the hell?
Thanks for watching, Pippa.
Yeah. Wait, what? Is this normal? Like for? Wait, who's putting this on exactly?
What do you mean?
Like who's hosting this?
So, well, D1 Grand Prix is a competition. Like it's just a drifting competition. It's just been run in Japan forever.
Oh.
And
it's not like officially hosted by anyone?
This video, like the live stream, no.
Oh.
Well, I know it's on my channel, but they just said, Alexi, just do it on your channel because you have more subscribers than we do. So it's all weird, man. Don't even worry about it.
Wait, who are they?
Yeah, it's just weird. The D1 Corporation, the company that runs. Yeah,
so
well, it's called Sunpro. Yeah, it's Sun Pros. It's like a publishing company in Japan. They make like magazines and media. And, yeah. Like Sun Pros does. They do a lot of automotive, but also like like fishing and sports and stuff like that. It's like it's a publishing company like Kodansha or something like that.
I don't know what Kodansha is. Is that like Shonen Jump?
Yeah, they do manga and stuff like that.
Oh, you say manga?
The corpo. I'm Australian, so I say manga, mate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's why. Sorry, manga.
Manga.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you reacting? I saw someone else another phase girl was like reacting to cars yesterday or something as well, but that you're reacting to street racing fails now.
Yeah, Uruka did a stream
Uruka
picking out
did.
cars.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at street racing stuff. Which I don't know. Does this count as street racing technically?
No. Most street racing is so. Chat. Let me just make this clear. Chat. Takeovers and takeover stuff is absolute garbage, trash tier, like that sort of stuff.
Takeovers.
Literally, anybody who can do drifting can do anything that takeover people do easily, right? Street drift. There is drifting though. There is street drifting that still goes on in Japan, and like the industrial areas and in the mountains and stuff like that. People do film it, and people crash. People often will just post their own crashes. So if you can find, actually, you should have told me. I could have found a bunch of funny stuff. But yeah.
Okay, send me a bunch of funny stuff for me to watch on stream.
I can't do it now. I've been going since like 9. Okay. All right. I will. Okay. I can send you some stuff to react to. Pippa, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you do so much car stuff compared to like your average VTuber? Well, I guess people do it a lot these days, but you seem to do quite a lot. Why is that?
I just think they're cool. I think it's cool how it's like so high stakes.
You know what? I've always sort of thought that, like, for me to make for your average YouTuber to make a YouTube video, it cost the cost output is like what? Like $20, $50. Yeah. If you have to buy a game, like if it's a Nintendo game, it's like $80, but still, you get to use it forever. Whereas for me, even just to start to make a video with car stuff, it's like, okay, the tolls, the petrol, the tires, everything. If I break something, it's at least like $500 just to get started.
Yeah, everything's so expensive.
Yeah, and if I crash, it's like, oh, that's like $30,000 I've just thrown down the tube, and I know, and full respect. Sorry to interrupt. Full respect to people who do cosplay and stuff. Like I have friends who do it. I 100% respect that. I know people can spend up to $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. Like people who have like Itasha and stuff like that. Who like people who buy the initial D A86. Like that's like $30,000 cosplay right there. So
it is.
Yeah,
and it fades.
It's expensive.
You have to redo it every few years.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the ultimate way of being a fan. You're like high commitment.
Yeah, and you have to drive around with that in your car, and people are looking at it and they start saying stuff too, like, what are you, some kind of weirdo? Like, yeah.
They call you a fucking weeaboo because people actually know what that word is now.
That's true, yeah. Where you got them pictures of them high school girls on your car for? We kind of sicko, like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is there there's not a Pippa car yet though? Why is that?
There is a Pippa car. There's 2 Pippa cars.
Oh, there are. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Not
cool.
Japan, probably, but
no, not Japan. I don't think anyone. Well, do many people know who you have some Japanese VTuber fans here, don't you?
Do people even know who you are? Man, what the hell? You can't just say that.
Sorry, look.
You can't just say that, man.
Look, man. Come on. I mean, look.
What the hell?
Do they? I don't know. You tell me.
No, not really.
I do. Well, look, but I do know some. I think I saw some clip of some JVTuber who was like, "Oh, I really like Pippa. She's so funny." And
oh well, all the ladies want me, but they're different in terms of viewers.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Japanese viewers, they watch me. They're like, "What the fuck?"
I can see that though. You know what's funny about that? I'll give an example of why that is because, like, for example, with Evangelion, the Japanese think it's funny. Like in Japan, Ray is the most popular girl, and they say like overseas, it's always Asuka is the most popular girl, and I think it's that kind of dynamic. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're more of a Asuka than a Ray, so that's probably why.
I take slight offense to that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm very quiet, polite, and demure.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you say it like that, man? Why'd you say it like that? Hey, man, where's the Noriyaro car? Where's the Noriyaro Itasha, huh? And don't say your own car, because that doesn't count, all right? That shit doesn't count. Where's your Japanese fans?
I have a Gijinka version of one of my cars.
Wait, what? Really?
Let me see if... Yeah, wait, let me... Can I... it's not on this... It's on my other PC. God damn it. Yeah, I have... wait, can I... Oh, do I have one here? Wait, I might have one. Hang on. I don't... No, I took it to the workshop.
Oh?
No, someone made a... there's an artist from the USA who made a Gijinka of one of my cars.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Your cars have fans?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, people make art. Wait, give me a sec. Hang on. I'm just gonna get something. Hang on.
Chat, this is insane. Also, hi Noriyaro's chat. Fuck you guys. Waiting for the delay to see a response. Reminder to... oh yeah. Now I feel awkward. I don't know, the streamer left! Streamer's gone! You guys are my hostages! Oh, he's back.
Wait, I'm still on my... I'm supposed to be taking... I'm still working. I should be taking a break. Hang on. Let me just look at the D1 chat. They're probably... Oh, they're all saying show big. Okay, so that's your chat. So, you can see next to you, that's my chat. Okay, so
yeah, I can
so
see your chat.
Okay, so this is my car. Wait, let me. This is actual artwork. There you go.
There's a delay.
Yeah,
gotta wait for big. Gotta wait like 10-15 seconds. Why is your delay so high?
I look. I don't stream on Twitch. I don't stream on YouTube normally.
Whoa! Wait, I see it. Whoa!
So this is a
traditional art.
It's an art. Yeah. This is an actual. That's actually it's like sort of, what do you call it? Like Copic and pen.
Whoa! Marker.
Someone made that.
Oh, so cool.
So keep that in mind. And I think the guy's French. Well, there's also.
French.
This is also. It got kind of fucked up, but sorry for swearing. This is also some artwork someone made of the same car. Right?
Gotta wait 10 seconds, sorry.
Yeah, I know. so this is some artwork. It was based on a thumbnail of a video.
Oh, so cool.
And the final one is someone actually made a Hot Wheels of it.
Somebody made a Hot Wheels of your car?
Yeah, it said Alexi. Because like I did a joke because like back then this is a Nissan Skyline R32 and there were a lot of these cars around then, so I made the Asahi logo that said Alexi Super Drift instead of Asahi Super Dry.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it's missing the tail light as well, like the real one, and it's got the faded paint on the bonnet as well. So yeah,
that's awesome. What happened to your tail light though?
I crashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Not a very good driver, I see.
No, well, no. See, that was a practice. That was a practice car. That was a practice car. That it was like I didn't care. But here's the thing about that is back then, that car I bought it for like $2,500, and in the same. This is maybe like 15 years ago or something like that. If you bought that exact same car in the exact same condition, would be worth about 30.
What the hell?
Yeah, they've all gone up, man. Because they've been I mean, I can't really complain because as a car YouTuber, and I'm just, I'm showing people this stuff. I'm getting people hyped up on this stuff because a lot of people say, "Oh, dude, I bought this car because of you." I'm like, "God damn it! Like, can we stop exporting cars? Like, I came to Japan because of all the cars here, and now they're all going overseas and they're too expensive." But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's fun, so.
Wait, is that actually happening? Like, I know like a bunch of streamers are getting like K trucks and stuff. It's like...
Yeah, but I mean, well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of a meme car to buy because they're quite cheap. But I mean, you know, like people I know, like you know, Hoonigan, the channel that used to exist. Okay, so Hoonigan, that when that broke up, all those guys left, and I know a couple of them. And one of them, a guy called Hurt, works for T-Pain, the singer. And T-Pain is also into cars, and he has like a Skyline GTR. He has a bunch of Mustangs. He has some other cars as well. There's a streamer, and also Hurt convinced what's his name? Who's the he's one of the IRL guys on Twitch. Agent bought an bought a S15 Sylvia recently, which is an import from Japan. So yeah, they've T-Pain made a song about RX-7s. Too. So yeah.
There's so much more.
Agent. I know. Like, people are into cars, and just a lot. If you are in that overlap of you like cars and you also have money, that's the best thing.
Oh well, you need a lot of money now.
You need a lot of money right now, and if you can afford to buy a bunch of stuff, you can have a lot of fun. I'm sort of at the stage like basically all my cars are garbage. I have one nice car. Wait, I'll show you this is my. I'm showing my camera, my phone like a boomer. Oh wait, that's the guy. Hang on, that's my Nissan Sylvia.
Gotta wait the 10 seconds. Man, turn down your latency.
Yeah, I know. That's my Nissan Sylvia right there. It's got a 75mm wide body kit, nice 10.5 inch wheels. There we go.
And then your screen went dark.
Yeah.
When did you get
that? We built it. I bought it about 2 years ago, but it was pulled out of a field. It was all covered in cat paw prints and garbage and dirt.
Wait, that's kind of mole.
Yeah, well, it was kind of it was a full. I rescued it. I rescued it from a field, and then I drifted it around for a bit, sort of all beaten up, and then I went to this guy, and he has a workshop, and he had this brand new body kit, and we made it all nice, and we took it to the Tokyo Auto Salon. And so it literally went from like rags to riches in one go.
It had a whole Cinderella story. That's kind of badass.
Yeah.
Somebody should Kajinka it.
Yeah, well, people have made art of it so far. Like they make like pixel art, and like one of the big things in this is they make, like, you know how people will get VTuber avs and use them in VR chat. It's like that. Like people will make replicas of cars they like YouTuber cars and stuff like that, and they use them in like Assetto Corsa or Car X or what's the other one that everyone uses? The Microsoft one, like the one that's on Xbox. Chat, what's the one that's on Xbox? Forza, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So people have made like replicas of my cars on there and other YouTuber cars. You can go on there and like download their file and stuff like that. So yeah, so I haven't made Itasha yet. That car I painted, I was thinking about that would be a good Itasha, but it's red, and there's not many like red theme people. I had to paint it red because it was the theme of like the shop that I took it to. Like his color was red. I mean, I wanted red anyway. So that said, though, Pippa, there is a car called the the Lap.
Wait, before you move on, wait. Do you play Uma Musume?
I did play, because I live in Japan, so I played the JDM version. I did like one or two, training cycles, and then went, okay, I understand it enough now. I don't want to play it anymore.
Oh man, what the hell?
No, but I know enough.
I was gonna say Tokai Teo. She has a red outfit. Or Maro Zensky. She's racing themed, and her outfit's red.
I don't want any Musume. Bro, there's too many.
Okay, man.
There's too many. You've seen the Itasha show that I went to. Like it's like 30%. Yeah, it's like 30% Uma Musume.
Because it's cool and thematic, man.
That's not a bad idea. Why are you putting that in my head?
There you go. Also, as chat pointed out, you were talking about Asuka.
Yeah, I might be too old now. I don't know.
Too old.
Well,
you're in Japan. It's chill, bro.
No, I know. Well, I know. I That said, though, I do have at least one Itasha, and I'm going to pull out my stupid phone. It's a Honda Moto Compo. Thank you. I think your chat actually reminded me of this.
Oh.
It's a Honda Moto Compo, and it's which is one of these like little foldable bikes, and it's literally from like 1980, like 3 or something. It's like it's almost as old as me. No, it's a 50cc scooter, and it folds up. Yeah, it folds up into. Actually, it's probably on my. Oh, here we go. Here it folds up, and it fits in the back of this other Honda that was sold at the same sort of time.
What?
And
wait, like it was designed to fit into the car?
Yeah. There's a little space in the trunk. Yeah, it's a Honda. You can look it up, Honda Moto Compo.
Wait, does it have like a charging dock and everything inside there?
No, it's from 1983. It's petrol. It's 2-stroke. So that's the bike. It's probably not focused too well, but it's
cigarette lighters you could charge stuff with in 1983.
There were no battery pad. Anyway, this is Lum from. It's Lum from. Yeah, her hair's green, so she's green screening, unfortunately. But yeah, I found a Lum cosplayer.
Yatsura.
Yeah. So when the new series came out, it says I made it like the tiger stripe and like sort of multicolored like that, multicolored like her hair and stuff like that. Yeah. So I do have an Itasha technically, but I need to make a proper car.
I can't believe you do all these videos showing off Itasha and you don't have a proper Itasha car.
Well, see, I'm half normie. Well, I'm half normie too, so I do all the regular drifting stuff, and it costs money, and it's like,
but
well,
you're in Japan. I'm sure there's plenty of weebs on the tracks.
Well, they do that. Well, that's the thing. They have so many of these that they have Itasha only drift days every now and again.
Really?
But what do you chat fake fan? I'm not a fake fan. This is chat. I have a Patreon if you'd like to join that. I know it's bad. It's bad. If you want to see, I swear to God, I will start. Look, I will start.
Promise to do Itasha if you're going to show your Patreon, man.
Well, that's the thing, Pippa. That's what I was about to say. I was going to say this before, Pippa. There is a car called the Lapin, which, as you know, is French for bunny or rabbit, right? And they come in pink as standard.
What? Wait, really?
Right? Yeah. So I was thinking of what. I've been talking to the other VTubers as well. Like I have, I've been talking to Sakana.
Sakana's not a VTuber.
No, well, he's the one who pays you. Well, he's the one with the money. You don't talk to the monkey. You talk to the, you talk to the organ crankcase. You don't talk to the monkey. You talk to the organ grinder. You don't talk. It's a saying, chat. You don't talk to the monkey. You talk to the organ grinder. You talk to the guy with the money.
What does that mean? The organ grinder?
You don't know what that means?
What the hell is this metaphor, man?
Chat. Okay. What? You know those old timey things where it's like the old, like the Italian guy with the little organ and they're like grinding it like and there's a monkey and he collects money. It's a real saying. Thank you.
What are you talking about, bro?
Literally look it up. Open a browser. Look it up. Look it up. Monkey and organ grinder.
Okay. Monkey organ grinder. Wait. Huh? Wait, it's a real thing.
Yes. So I'm 45. I know old things.
Oh my God.
You've seen an organ grinder in cartoons. Yeah.
What the hell?
So the phrase, it's like in old movies. No, and the phrase is like, if you want to talk to someone, you don't talk to the monkey, you talk to the organ grinder. It's like, you don't talk to the people who don't have the money, you talk to the guy with the money.
And the organ grinder has money?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's the boss. You talk to the boss.
He's the boss of a monkey. I don't think he's got a very established business here.
Well, yeah, you know, it's a saying. Anyway, so I did talk to Sakana a bit. I've talked to some other people, some other various YouTubers and stuff, and sort of VTubers, and trying to figure out like what to do. But I did see a while back, like, there's a car called a Lapin, and it's small and pink. So just look it up. Wait, is it Daihatsu? I can't remember now. It's a Daihatsu. Lapin. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
this is an ugly car.
It's ugly? Oh, really? It's not cute.
No, what the hell?
I was thinking like that with bunny ears on the top.
Oh my god, it looks like it could be like a spy car in a movie.
Look how cute it is.
Like one of the plot points would be making fun of how dorky it looks. What the hell?
Yeah, but just kind of slam it down and, you know, some graphics and stuff on it. It's cute.
my
Yeah,
God.
chat's saying it's cute. Yeah, the Pipmobile, you know.
Oh man,
the good thing
can
is-
I be
so here's
associated
the
with like
thing.
a Ford Mustang or something cool?
We don't have Mustangs. There was one Mustang, but I'm not gonna buy look, Pippa, I can buy one of these for like $2,000.
What?
I'm not gonna spend. Yeah, they're cheap.
2,000.
Yeah, see the yellow number plate, like
Yeah.
it's a K class car. It only has like 64 horsepower.
Whoa.
So yeah, they're small and light, and they're not expensive. So
Only
you get them
$2,000.
secondhand super cheap.
Is that new or used?
Used. Brand new is like
okay.
maybe 12,000.
12,000 new is not bad either though.
No, they're cheap. That's the whole point. They're meant for like, you know, daily driving.
Could you drift in this?
You potentially can, yeah.
You have my blessing to make a Pipmobile. I'll shill your Patreon. But you have to drift in it.
Okay. All right, look, I'm actually late to go back to work. I'm gonna go back to work.
Okay. All right, thank you for
good to
chatting
talk
with
to you.
me.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks. Bye, chat. Sorry, I literally have to get back to work.
Okay.
So
Okay, bye-bye.
bye.
What's up?
Bye.
That was so random. It's me.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh god, wait, I gotta wait before I mute. I'll contribute. I don't know how much. I'd have to find out how much the whole project is, but I'd sponsor a Pipmobile. As long as he drifted it. Pippa next drifting champion. Gorilla collab goes insane. These are the best kinds of collabs when they happen very suddenly. Pippa, you know nothing about cars and it shows. Yeah, that's kind of the point of the streams. In the description. Well, I don't know if the description updated actually. The original description said, let's learn. Gilberto, thank you. I can't believe my earlier comment kickstarted the greatest collab ever. Rickman, thank you. Pippa just finds random Aussies. They just appear like weeds. Pippa, don't talk to the monkey. Okay, yeah. I gotta find who's funding Noriyaro. Liquid, thank you. My Pipmobile cost me around 3K USD. Eh? Like, that's not with the car, I assume. I assume that's just the Itasha. I wonder how expensive it would be to get rabbit ears on there.
What was that crossover?
I'm watching D1, yeah. Woo, look at this car!
What do you think? Yeah, chat, like a Lapin Pipmobile? That could work, honestly.
We're learning. We're W crossover, hell yeah.
Is Pippa replacing Kyle now? I don't think Kyle would like that. All right, chat. We are
I don't know who
about
Kyle
to
is,
start the
but
top
we'll
16
drill down.
here at Red.
I'll
Okay,
kick
we're
his
going to focus
ass.
up. We're back in drifting mode now. We
Anime
are
Central is
back.
good, Tasha. And you were there, right? Was that a guest at Anime Central? But yeah. Get him. I'll kick his ass. I can beat somebody named Kyle. Oh, what's he thinking? The Lapin looks dorky as hell. It's perfect for a Pipmobile. Oh! My tracking died!
Oops. I have to ask them to send me the battle sheet.
Oops. Careful, Pippa. Kyle drank his monster today. I want to see the race.
Yeah, I know that's bad. It's bad manners to shill a Patreon, but I had to do it.
I'll admit, I got a little bit jump scared.
Was that your daughter? Oh God. No.
Wait,
Okay, so if you're confused,
I'm young enough to be his daughter.
if you're confused about what's going on,
Goddamn move, man.
there's a VTuber who was watching the stream live, and
Oh, my phone is so hot.
I have them on Discord for various reasons. So
Why does he say it like
we
that?
just had a chat about cars and stuff like that.
Why does he? For various reasons. Is that a
But we're
fucking
back now.
threat? Spider dude, thank you. Kyle got Pippa. He makes it sound like I
So
owe
that's
him
top
money.
16 for round 3.
Various
Welcome
reasons.
back to D1. Look at your
That
DMs.
bitch owes me $50. What the fuck?
Ah. Thank you, Nav.
Are you trying to sell Noriyaro or your pickup truck? No, no one can have my pickup truck. Pippa owes me $50. Recognize, thank you. Where did you first meet him? I've never actually met him. But, I don't know. Let me check the chat history. May 17th, 2023. Oh, we must have been talking on Twitter.
When are they going to let you take your new thumbnail
And I'm like,
photo?
oh,
You know
sorry
about,
for
the thing
the
about that thumbnail
delays.
photo?
And then I
is
talk about like a
we
collab
took the
thing.
photos all normally.
And then on May 21st, he
It's like-
sends
it's
me a
me going like
response
this, right?
proposing an
They
idea and
asked
asking
me-
what
they
my
said, like,
schedule
okay,
looks
stand
like.
this, okay, do this, okay, fold your arms.
And
now
then
do
that
something
was in
silly.
2023 and I haven't
So I
responded
sort of
to him
like-
since.
And that's the one they used. And as a former photographer, I should know that because that's what I do. When I take photos of someone, you get them to loosen up first, and then you say something stupid and make them laugh, and then you take that photo.
We watched one video of his a long time ago. Yeah, I did like a gorilla Twitch stream and I was watching his videos for the first time. I've watched his
You
content
just say
since.
something
I've never
silly.
seen a guy named Kyle in his
Obviously, I
content.
can't say it on stream.
But I usually watch his Itasha stuff.
You just say something silly, and
I really like watching the Japanese
and
Itasha
then you take the photo.
videos. Because their Itasha goes so hard. I feel like American Itasha is like starting to catch up. At least in the VTuber scene. Because like, gotta fix that track it, my phone is dead. I'm trying to charge it, but it's slow. It's really bad, thank you. Hold on, I'll put like a little thing on my face.
All right, first battle about to head out.
Oh, what the hell is this text box? Where did this come from?
Mao Yamanaka in the
Hold
Super
on.
did so good in qualifying. That run was just on it. He
Wrecking.
looked like he was going to lose it like
Died.
twice.
MGB, thank you. I think he gets to
First
throw
corner,
some
last
shade
corner
with a
was
ghost
yeah,
like
he's
that.
lost it, but he didn't.
I guess. I guess he can call me a monkey because I ghosted him for 2 years.
Yoichi on his
You can hear anything you. I like
Then we have
that.
𝐒𝐲𝐿𝐴𝐻 versus Tunnel.
Dash is very pricey. I've seen the Miku car in the wild in California. I've seen some
Actually, two of the probably the longest running drivers.
Itasha in the wild. And it always really excites me.
Murakami
At Offkai, I saw
versus,
so many
Inaoka.
Itasha.
So good chance for Inaoka to.
The non-blinking is freaking me out. There. Pippa looks perpetually stoned. Pinto Pinto. I mean outside the convention. Like just around.
Champions head to head in the first bracket.
Alexis
Obviously,
Uji,
big one.
YouTube drifter.
Yokoi versus Kano.
Always smile when I see the
Ishikawa
models.
versus Wada.
I always get so happy.
That should
I
be a good
always.
fight. Wada,
What really
he'll
makes
either
my day-
nail it or he won't. And then Matsuyama.
What really makes my day, chat, is when I see the Jurassic Park Jeeps.
This weekend, no Naoki Nakamura.
Those are my favorite. I saw a Jurassic Park Jeep in the parking lot of a movie theater after watching Iron Man. The original Iron Man movie. And to go from watching what is, in my opinion, still the greatest superhero movie to this day, to seeing a Jurassic Park Jeep in the parking lot right after, that was like the peak of my childhood. Like that was like the greatest thing I'd ever seen for young me. Recognize, thank you. I think you've ghosted that dating couch guy longer. Dating couch guy. Dating couch guy. There's no Jurassic Park Jeep that drives around my city in a Ghostbusters van. Cool. Please, thank you. JP Jeep is my lottery dream car. Screw Lambos.
match the lead car's
Oh God! Oh, I forgot about it!
to take a slightly shallower line
Oh, I was supposed to have a collab with the Super Seducer guy.
don't need to run.
Ah,
They don't need to hit the zones like the lead car does.
he was a strange dude. Like funny strange. Oops. Never kill yourself. You never know when you might see a Jurassic Park Jeep. So true.
So time right now
Words
is,
to live by.
just coming up to 1:15.
How long was that ghost?
This will run
I don't even know. That was
until, with the schedule,
even before me accidentally ignoring Noriyaro. Chad, I'm not good at following up for collabs.
Over 3 hours.
You could still collab. I could still collab.
3 3/4 hours of drifting.
I've only been here for 4 years. Can't believe it took this long to get closure on this dam.
Reverse layout. No, they're using the same layout that they normally use.
Did you ever respond to Vettel?
Fairly similar.
I don't think I ever got a message from Vettel.
Also, the track limit has been
Did
slightly
I?
changed. On the inside of the first corner, they've moved in the track limit slightly off the ripple strip. You can
Did
see
I?
it, pretty clearly marked with a chalk line.
I don't recall. I don't know.
Fat white line, you can just see it. So it's pretty easy to see.
You sent a funny Twitter post to that guy. I have fans that can fill a Walmart. I have enough fans to fill one Walmart. Like Sebastian Vettel, the Vettel.
The ice cream song.
Don't be surprised. And 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐿. I think I was the last response to 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐿. I should do a racing stream with her.
3 more hours, mother. That's right.
I should ask her if she'd play a racing game with me. Maybe there should be a list of people you ghosted. No, because I'd feel bad looking at the reality of my actions.
Sufficient structure is maintained, rebuilt. Okay.
This car is so cool. Chad, I'm kind of in love with this green car.
Front ends.
Let's make the list.
But yeah, they do. For example, like on an RX-7, like on an FD RX-7.
You know, if anything,
fender liners.
if anything, I like to view it as proof that I'm not a weirdo. Because like a weirdo would be like
to the engine bay.
like desperately trying to get a collab. But I reach out to people I want to collab with, they say yes, and then I get scared and I don't respond anymore.
Alright, rolling out. Doors open. Quite hot today here in Japan. Let's have a look at how hot it is outside. So
But there's levels. Over a 𝐒𝐴𝐜𝐿 collab one day. Does she play racing games?
it's currently in Tokyo itself. It's
That's weird too. Pippa's the opposite of a stalker.
It's about the same. Feels like 33 because it's humid. So 33 degrees.
All right, what's he saying? What's he saying?
33 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
JK, okay, bye. What's rolling?
91.
Is it?
92.
She does almost exclusively.
91,
I know
92
she's a
degrees.
draft girl. Wow, you'd agree to collab with me? That really lowers my perception of you. Pippa, probably. True?
That popping there is.
You would give me the time of day? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Are you ever going to sell those Nobori flags again? I intend to,
Crosses
yeah.
the street when you share the sidewalk. I wonder what other Japanese companies are cool. He died. I wonder what other Japanese companies are cool with their stuff being restreamed. It'd be cool to watch some races live. But I know with American companies, he's tracking also.
These cars running tire squirters. Nope, they're not allowed to run any
America has a version of this called
on-car
Formula D. They're really used to get back to
cooling
Ron
spray
back to
systems
𝐒𝐲𝐿.
that was banned a while
Maybe.
ago. One of the reasons that was banned
Maybe.
was because it was probably before
Chad, that Henya
Corona, so
collab?
I can't remember which
That Henya collab would have never happened. It would have never happened if Tenma wasn't there to make it happen. I interact with people I like, I get scared, I back out.
It was. I forget which one it was. It was either. It was involving Yokoi and 𝐒𝐻𝐢𝐻. And
We know.
I think Yokoi had put down too much water on the start line from the cooling spray, and 𝐒𝐻𝐢𝐻 spun his wheels.
Pretty Tenma to set up collabs for you. My Wrangler.
I think that was one of the things that kind of.
God bless Tenma. Hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippa. Oh, Amalgamite also raided earlier. Oh, you double raided. Oh, thank you.
If there's anyone from Pippa's chat watching, hello, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have several videos about Itasha that you might want to watch and would be interested in.
Shilling to my audience.
Also, if you'd like to support the channel somehow and see me make an Itasha, hey, a Pippa one is not off the not out of the question. Honestly.
Bastard!
No, for was it was at 𝐴utopolis.
I don't have it. I guess he gets.
I don't think it was on purpose,
one.
but you never know.
Noise, thank you. Nightmare collab would be cool. I'd be too shy for that.
Perfect 62
I'll
degrees in
admire from
Alaska.
afar.
Wow. Can I come to Alaska?
I see. Welcome in, raiders. We're watching another YouTuber watch a stream. There's layers.
It's a lot of money though. Cars aren't cheap.
The fucking finger.
Tekamaki, no. Just go watch there is a video explaining it. You can go watch that.
Stop admiring from afar, Pippa. Admire
Isn't the
from their
stream
bushes.
and your mic too low? I can't. It's already pretty loud.
Lexi is the official translator.
I might need to change my setup because
He's
even with
casting
the
a drifting
compressor, like it
competition.
doesn't. I clip way too easily if I start to yell. So.
Are any of you guys like typing in chat? Oh, Pippa lap and win.
All right, cars heading
It's
out
such a
onto the
silly
track. We'll
looking
be starting
car.
top 16 very soon. Oh, it's great to be back.
I want to be a cool car. I don't want to be a silly, sad little K car.
I mean, I do it for free. I do this for free normally, but there's usually stuff going on the weekend that I want to go and do. So so just for those of you who've just joined, actually, we should.
He's chilling again.
Wait, we need to do a. I always hate seeing people do this, but I'm going to do it because why not?
Pippa, I got bad news for you. What do you mean?
Not layout.
Even at 2K, it might be that or nothing. Man, he chills better than you. What the hell?
Someone in Pippa's chat was talking about my hairline. God damn, you're a bunch of weirdos. Okay. I'm 45. If I'm not slightly balding at 45, like, you look weird, you know?
2025年 JAF 日本ドリフト選手権グランツーリスモ D1 グランプリシーズン
Hey everyone, we are
スポンサー
live
をご紹
right
介いた
now,
しま
back
す
again for D1 Grand
シリーズ
Prix.
タイトルスポンサ
And we're on the YouTube.
グランツーリスモ
Well, god damn it.
It's
Start
okay.
again.
Asmongold has a receding hairline too.
東洋タイヤ
It doesn't make you any less of a
Hi
streamer.
everyone.
Maybe
D1
a
Grand
man,
Prix
but not a
live
streamer.
stream is back, and it's on
Support
it's on Noriyaro. So just come to the Noriyaro YouTube channel, and we're here. Hi. We're about, if you can see this, we're doing the top 16. It's live.
パートナースポンサ
I'm going
ー
to delete this when the top 16
Cool.
ends, so come and watch. Cool.
トネダスキンレントオール
Ouch, I felt that
カーポ
one
ートマルゼン
I'm sorry, not
Snoko.
Mr. G. Can I
Obra
have one
Crutchy.
sponsorship?
グラムライツ
I'm not going to put the link because it's a pain in the ass. You all know where Noriyaro is.
プロジェクトミュー BN スポー
Don't
ツ
worry, I didn't feel it.
D1
Okay.
GP
ブリッド
top
Let's check the pin link. Yeah, this is a
16.
link to his stream.
live now.
レイブ
When
ディ
did I reschedule the song for? I feel kind of bad
Otis.
suddenly moving the song cover. Because I don't know if the other
Brat
talents
break.
linked to it as well.
Beep.
ミ
There we
ルウ
go.
ォーキーツールジャパン
I didn't expect to get so
Wings,
into
Toyota
the street
Kanagawa.
racing stuff. It kind of derailed.
ローチケ
I'm definitely
Hoshiumi.
19.
9 hour. Okay, so we got like another 30 minutes.
I'm a bit
Puma.
graying too. I'm officially unk mode.
オフィシャルドリンク朝日ドライゼロ
I'm a few years off OG. I'm
メ
still
ディア
unk.
パートナ
David, the Oji-san,
Drift
looked like he
Spirits.
was like 60.
ー38
Hi Pippa's chat too, by the way.
以
By
上
the
の
way,
皆様
it'll
のご協
happen
力
to
でお送りい
you.
たします
What?
You know that scene in The Simpsons where
All my viewers are
where
cute
Grandpa
girls.
says, oh, here we go. Okay, so D1 Grand
This is
Prix
real.
tandem drift battles. This is where the exciting part of drifting comes in. It's judged by a computerized judging system called
No,
DOS,
no, not
the
you,
D1
you
original
baby.
scoring system. The
Not
cars
you.
will get a score
You're a
each,
girl, right?
a base score run,
Trick-or-treating.
and then the chase car will get this blue number here, the proximity. Now, this is where the battles are won and lost. The chase car needs to get as close to the lead car as possible in each of the sectors on the track. If they can get as close as possible to the lead car on every sector, they can get max proximity points. We do see it sometimes. Maybe not today because Naoki's not here, but this is where you win the score. This blue number here. The minus numbers, those red numbers, are penalties for usually the lead car dropping off the edge of the track, missing the zones, and things like that. That's how the lead car can lose.
Oh. So
You
the
add up all
second
these
car.
numbers, you get a total score out of 100. The two scores are added up, then lead run, then they swap, chase run, get a score out of 200, the highest score wins. It is possible to get a one more time battle if the score is less than 1 point difference, but generally in D1 Grand Prix in the top 16 we don't have a one more time battle, so if we do have an even score in the top 16s, it doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. It goes back to qualifying order, so the higher qualifying driver will get the win.
So the second car gets points for how closely and how well they follow the car in the lead.
Occasionally, it's been pretty good recently. They've improved the system, but if we do get a DOS error with the computerized scoring system, it reverts back to human judges. We do have human judges here watching the drifting. Of course, they're the ones giving penalties for dropping wheels off and course outs, contact, accidents, and things like that. All of the judges are former D1 Grand Prix drivers, so you know they know what they're talking about.
Jared, why is it so high?
Generally, we get it's fairly rare to get a controversial result in D1 Grand Prix. I'd say
This is so much
maybe
cooler
one
than like
battle
NASCAR.
per round.
And this is all live, right?
Like,
Oh,
maybe I
girl!
don't really agree with that.
Pussy!
But personally, I think overall, you get a pretty good score with D1 scoring system. And the upside of that system is it's judged exactly the same for every single run, and the drivers and their teams do actually have access
Is she a
to
racer?
extremely detailed information about each of the runs. They get these Excel spreadsheets which show everything about the runs. They can study it, they can look at it. There have been times in the past. We have the Southeast Asian guys coming
We're just
in.
going race cars Japan right now. I liked the drifting when it was in America as well.
We do have.
I just don't think not drifting. NASCAR is very cool.
Wait, I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about Southeast Asian guys. How you doing, Southeast Asia? It's always good to have you guys here.
Disrespecting you.
anything with,
Formula D in America are
contact and
super
things
packed
like
in
that,
height.
It comes back to the human judges, who's at fault, and things like that.
Wrecking? Wrecking? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to let my phone charge a little bit. She's a competitor and one of the drivers.
Oh, she is. Yeah, there are this for those who are new to this. We do have some female drivers in D1 Grand Prix. There have been quite a few. Today, though, our only female driver has unfortunately not qualified.
Oh, is she? Is she the female driver?
We've had some other ones in the past who have done reasonably well.
I get back to life.
But motorsport is one of those things where it doesn't really come down to anything like physical strength or anything like that.
Nor do
There's just as much
esports,
of a
but it's still
chance
rare
for
to see
a
good
lady
female
driver to do
gamers,
just
unfortunately.
as well as a male driver, as a male man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
We don't
Anyone
gotta
can do
pretend to be woke about this,
We
brother.
don't care. It's cool.
It's rare to see. It's unfortunately rare to see like good female talent.
So the
It's just the
course,
reality of the
probably Most of you
situation.
recognize this track from video games. As you can see in the background there, one of today's sponsors, Gran Turismo. This track, if you've ever driven anything, any kind of racing game, Gran Turismo, Forza, anything, you've driven this track before. Even mobile games have this track in there. It's probably one of the most famous tracks in Japan, outside of
look how much he's
Fuji
drifting.
Speedway and Suzuka and Motegi, which are featured in high-level competitions, GT,
Forza,
and Formula One, things like that.
But you could be the number
Tsukuba
one
Circuit is
driver.
about 90 minutes drive.
It is inspiring that like with driving, you could get good at it at any age. Like, yeah, your reflexes and stuff slow down as you get older, but you can still be old as fuck and be a good driver.
5 or 6 times, I'd say.
I mean, at any age.
Very fast.
Well, if you start losing your vision,
very fast to drive. It's very
Big
narrow.
problem.
There is very little escape zone on the left and the right. If you go off, you are off.
Oh.
The gravel traps are quite deep. It's difficult to drive.
I want to
and
see
get
somebody
right.
get stuck in the
It
gravel
also,
pit.
It eats tires and it overheats cars very easily.
I'm working on a
It's a lot of
retirement
fun.
plan.
Yes, Stevie, it is very hard on cars. One of the reasons for that is because every corner is fun. You can drift the entire track.
Prison Brain, thank you.
and
When
link
race
it,
grows.
except for the back straight.
I've driven this
which
track
you
since
kinda use as a bit of a
G2.
cool down,
GT2. Eh? Like
That's
in
pretty
games?
fun to just row through the gears. You hit fourth, hit the first corner, and just nail it down the front straight. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of racers peak in their early 30s, which is
Lita,
crazy
thank
for
you
other
for the 10
sports.
super chat. Thank you for what you do. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be back here.
I can drive, but don't have a permit. After having panic attacks behind the
Yeah,
wheel,
although,
I gave
yeah,
it up.
Driver mod is
Oh.
everything.
I'm
Yeah, with
sorry to
drifting,
hear that.
we have drivers who don't even have their driver's license yet in this series. We have second generation drivers now. Drifting has been around in competition form for over 20 years now. Some of the drivers have graduated. I guess
Getting
you
a
could say,
license is a lottery.
and, manage their
They control
kid.
how many
It's like,
people
like Formula
can
One.
get their license. So I guess that isn't too surprising. It
On the
isn't
other
too
side of
surprising.
that, we do have one driver who's actually in the top 16 right now, Ueno. He's in the big Lexus. He's been in D1 Grand Prix since day one. Over 20 years. He's the guy who's known as Mr. Car Make T&E, or Vertex, if you know the Vertex body kits.
I have no idea. Well,
And
actually,
if
it
you're
depends on
a
the area.
Japanese car
Oh,
fan, you would
really?
have seen this track in many old best motoring and hot version videos where they test cars. You know, when the
Maybe that's where
GTR
they're
first
from,
came
though.
out, when cars first come out, this is where they test. This
Is
is
that a photo
Japan's
guide?
Nürburgring, where the time you get on this track determines how good the car
Our
is.
sticker. I tried to
Fast car,
zoom
a really
in,
fast
and
car
I
can do this
accidentally
track
blacked
in
it
under
out.
1 minute. So 59.99, if you hit that,
You don't need a license to
you have
drive
a
a
fast car.
closed track. I imagine not.
I believe the current record is, it changed recently, it's about a 52. I think is the fastest time around this track.
Look how cool! Whoa!
So first battle heading out now for a warm-up.
Yeah, they're just doing warm-ups, getting the feel for the track, I guess. Is this an Itasha? Or no? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just like
versus
sponsors.
Ishii.
Wait, he's got like a little sticker. Is this his logo? Chat, do you think this is his logo?
でここで通ったというのは相当嬉しかったみたいでね、いよいよここから始まるということを言ってましたね。
Oh.
So bats start top
That's
16.
cool that they have
Welcome to
cameras
everyone who
inside
just
that they can
joined.
switch to. This is very
What
high
makes
quality.
Scuba good for testing cars? I guess you could say it doesn't really make it good for high speed, but the corners are
like a
very
track
close
map.
together.
Track map.
You can get a fair bit of speed on the back straight. As far as Japanese conditions go, where the average roads are a bit smaller, it really does it tests the handling of the car, also cornering and acceleration very well. There's not a good chance for power to be a thing.
So
Also,
I
cars that
wonder,
run extreme
Pippa
aero,
Lappin could be
because
like
it is not an extremely high-speed track.
competitive?
If they can get good speed to get the aero
Maybe not in
working,
this.
the aero can really make that car stick.
I hate to keep showing, but Formula is 10 times more production quality in car cameras.
It does have a slight not elevation, as in vertical elevation, but the track is quite
Depends on the
fast. You see
specs.
this main corner right here in front of us.
Low speed track,
It does
great.
have a fairly big bank to it. Also, that
It's
chicane
terrible,
through there,
actually.
that section,
Really?
It does have a bit of a bank left and right, so you can really huck the car in hard.
If I should play Gran Turismo. If I picked a racing game to play, should I do Gran Turismo, Forza, or something else?
As well, and then a slight bank as well.
Are they still making? Pippa, don't delay this again. I won't delay it again. Assetto Corsa. Oh, wait, chat perked up so much. Gran Turismo, F-Zero. GT is very much a sim.
Right, Ishii versus
Assetto
first
Corsa,
place
it's PC.
qualifier, Yamanaka. So Yamanaka's car, it's got that crest whitening
sucks now.
colouring to it. I remember
We need
the
a
English
video.
chat actually
None
pointed
of
that
them.
out to me. I
We're
went
not
and talked to the manager of Yamanaka, who's actually a former D1 Grand Prix driver,
Oh.
Tezuka, who I'm fairly good friends with. I went and said, hey, the English chat says it looks like toothpaste. And about a week later, they posted on the Instagram with some toothpaste. And said, hey, it's a toothpaste car. All right, here we go. Rookie Ishii in the Mark II versus Yamanaka in the Supra. Absolute banger of a qualifying run from the lead
Blue
car.
car is so cool.
The chase car, new generation driver Ishii
He's
has
so
learned how to
cool.
drift not on the street
Can I make it
and
bigger?
the mountains like the old
Hold on.
generation does. It's done these days with remote control car drifting and
Want to
Assetto
zoom in?
Corsa. The simulator
Oh, there we
is
go.
where all the young guys are learning.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yamanaka, solid run the entire way around. Watch this entry. This is where the judging starts right here.
Oh, I wonder how they're. Oh,
Throws down another run
Please
like he did in
explain.
his qualifying run.
it's translating.
So Ishii, chase car does not need to hit those zones like the lead car does. But despite that, he's still just hanging back a bit, not quite the same amount of angle, a bit shallow. Throws it in there, tries to get up on his door, but lead car just pulls away, a bit too much speed.
So cool. Main character energy chat.
So what you want to look for here is proximity
Main
points.
character.
Chase car, that blue number on the scoring is what's going to get them the win here. Those bonus points for being close to the lead car, which I don't know if Ishii's going to get those. Bit of a gap.
Assetto Corsa is very technical, and for advanced players, Forza is more fun arcade
So it's not
experience.
just
Gran
a case
Turismo is
of
technical but easier.
flicking the
than
car in,
Assetto. Forza is
holding the
best.
accelerator. No, there's a lot of accelerator work. They're also using their left foot on the brake just slightly, just to balance the car and keep it on power, but also just keep it online as well.
So cool.
We go on board from the lead car.
So cool. I
Yamanaka,
wonder if any of
see
them
him
ever
working that
showboat
steering
and do
wheel.
like a spin.
Bit of
Maybe
handbrake
they'd lose
there.
points.
Gonna shift down. All the cars at this level.
That would be so badass
Sequential
though.
dog boxes. Instant gear changes.
That's time wasted. It'd be so cool
You can see
though.
there
Rule of cool.
very easy working of the steering wheel. This is a big thing about drifting. The better they're doing, the less
Resistance zero.
steering
Damn.
work they seem to be doing. If you can set up the car so it's just sitting on those rear wheels and steering the way you want without a whole lot of input,
Ooh, it bounced! Did you guys see that?
and that's what Yamanaka is doing.
Ooh, it's so cool! It's the handbrake? The handbrake does that? Oh, thank you. At least
So
you
if
can
you're
get
getting
your
hyped
wheel
up on
and
this
just
and you
play
want to go try this, hey,
EPS2 or
you can
EPS.
download. There's various apps, like game apps on phones that have this track in there. You can go and try it out yourself.
Man, he straightens out so cleanly. The handbrake locks up the rear wheels. Skill gap is pretty high. Chat, this is like when they
if you're going to be
put
trying this out in a
Olympians next to
simulator,
like
is
normal
with
people.
guys like this, is getting a car that's set up exactly like your actual car. And there are a lot of private mods out there. A lot of private paid mods. And there we go, score there. Lead car, the Supra, Yamanaka 97.4, chase car Ishii 94.8. 0.7 proximity, that's not enough. You want to see that at least a 5 or a 6 at least.
Oh. Look at the girl! Oh.
Here we go, second run.
Okay, so now the other guy is the chase
Ishii.
car.
In the Mark II in the lead, the rookie driver.
Oh. Oh.
Yamanaka, not super close. He's a fair way back actually. Oh, lead car goes very wide, misses that zone. And here comes Ishikawa.
Holy shit!
Now watch Yamanaka going for the kill right here. Watch him get right up on the door on the main corner. Dive in.
Holy shit, chat! Even as the chase car! Even as the chase cars! Oh,
lead
no!
car!
He went through the
Losing the
grass!
drift on the final sector.
Maybe?
Yeah, it looks
Very
like
nice.
Yamanaka didn't really need to do too much that run.
Styles are quite different.
He's going to win that.
Did he go through the grass? The lead fucked up.
Yeah, all the way out. So lead car did need to hit. You saw that white box in the track. They do need to hit that.
Oh.
Bit too fast. So as a chase car, it is very important to be able to read the lead car. Cars have a body language. You can actually read the lead car.
So cool.
And predict how they're going to move.
Oh, maybe. I guess he didn't go out of it. It looked like the lead car.
Couple of thousand horsepower out there. Yeah,
Went
it was
out.
very wide.
But I guess not.
Yeah, chase car taking the correct line. And kind of chokes over the finish line, unfortunately. Lead car, Ishii.
Damn, even when chasing, skill
Yep, the
difference.
VOD will be available later on to watch if you want to go back and watch again. So chase car clean like toothpaste.
It's some nice angles though, yeah.
Ishii
Like right
feeling the
here, right here
pressure.
looks so cool. It's so badass.
And that understeer right there, losing the drift. Had
But
to
he-
kick the rear end out again,
he
try and
fucks
salvage
up.
as many
He
points as
fucks up, he
possible.
cuts it.
でもどうですか、やはりこの審査員席というところで支配人、そして学さんのね、こう解説を聞きながら見てると、ちょっとこういろいろ勉強になり
So
そ
if
う
you
です
ever think you'd like to come out and see this for real, probably the best round to go and see is the
Probably
very
miss the
final
box.
round. The date hasn't been announced yet, but
Yeah.
they usually run the final round at Odaiba in Tokyo,
Imagine
which is
chasing all
in
that
the
smoke. I know,
parking lot
right?
where they run a lot of car shows. It's right next to where the big Gundam statue
And
is.
he like completely misses hitting the white box. There's like white boxes on the ground. I guess they're supposed to touch. I don't know like how perfectly they're supposed to hit those. If it's a matter of like,
And there's a
Like,
minus
I wonder what, like,
32
the-
for that
the
straight
peak run looks
lead.
like.
Ishii. Yamanaka 1.3 for proximity.
God.
That's about right for that run, I'd say. He could have gotten a lot closer, but I think it was a smart idea to hang back
wow,
there.
look at the number difference.
And the winner in the Supra, Yamanaka Mao, moving through to the best
Whoa.
8. Yeah, look at that. 3.6
Right,
litre,
Joe,
2
if
J's
you
there on
like
both those
D1
cars. A couple
GP,
of
you might
thousand
like
horsepower out
final
there.
bout events in America. Those are the better. Perfect races. 199.
まあでもウェルドの伊藤社長、伊藤監督もまあまあ多分ね、そうですね。
Wish after thinking I had a panic attack today and grabbed my teeth so hard I bruised my gums. Calling in sick tomorrow. Oh God. I'm sorry to hear that.
All right, next battle
In
now.
the future, if that starts happening, you can like
Yuki
roll
Taro.
up part of your sleeve.
In the chase
You look like a
position
weirdo, but
and leading this first run. In the BMW with the Eurofighter kit. E92 BMW, 𝐒𝐎𝐲𝐢𝐚𝐥. Although running a Toyota 2JZ engine, 𝐒𝐿𝐴 has done a lot of work to this car in the off-season.
So aggressive.
Round 1 and 2 seem to perform pretty well. The whole front end of the car is now Sylvia converted, by the way. Here's some proximity. Lead car hits that zone, no problem. Tano right on his tail.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Into the chicane. Oh! Tano! Almost a collision there. Ooh, that could have been dangerous right there. There has been a lot of rain recently, which is why the grass is so green. If you hit that grass, you are not stopping.
Oh. You almost got a crash.
Tano aggressive right out of the box. He's out there to kill because he knows
Oh my
the
god.
lead car 𝐒𝐿𝐴 is also a killer. Watch this. Oh, understeer. Hits the grass there. Ooh.
So much excitement.
Very close to a T-bone accident right
Almost
there.
made the compilation, yeah. Holy shit, my heart would be
Pucker
racing
factor
so
of
hard.
about 8.
It was very
There you go,
aggressive,
lead
yeah.
car 𝐒𝐿𝐴.
But he didn't have the skill to back
It's
it
got
up.
those bright yellow gloves. Now that is actually a little thing in the drifting world. Drivers who are confident of their drifting abilities wear bright colored gloves.
I wonder why. So you can
The
see
reason
every...
for that is you can see their handwork. If they're just being chill in there or if they're doing this on the steering wheel. It's a bit of a little thing.
Oh, 𝐿𝐴.
Drivers who wear black gloves? No.
They're shy.
Black wheels, black gloves on a professional drifting car is a big no-no.
Really? What other color can your wheels be other than black?
So let's see what went wrong with the chase car.
Looks like
He
you
pulls in
like
behind the
flashy cleats
BMW
in
right here,
soccer.
goes to
I love that he's
initiate,
explaining everything, yeah.
but it just catches, the rear end catches, it grips up and
That's
throws him
Yuki Kazuma
straight.
wore pink gloves back in the day. Oh? I don't know who
This
that
car's
is.
running big 285 series tires on the back.
Oh man, I wonder how the other guy is gonna do in the lead. Maybe like he's too aggressive as a chase car, but maybe like as a lead, like he'll do perfect. You know? Oh, he means the wheel rims.
Why no black wheels? It's more difficult to see the wheels. It's less of an issue in D1 Grand Prix where it's all judged by computer. But if you can see, if it's easy to see the rear wheels, like if people lock up the rear wheel on a handbrake, it's like,
the guy chasing already
he's locked up
basically
the rear wheels.
lost. Oh.
Or if the front wheels are,
Wait, really?
how much they're understeering.
Man, I don't think we're gonna get another full set out of this. I really should raid into the next
High
stream.
level drifting right off the
Or
bat
not
here.
next stream, into the
In the D1
song
Grand
cover.
Prix at Scuba Circuit.
But we can watch the white car.
It's not against, it's not against the rules, but it just shows a bit of confidence.
watch
It's sort
that
of,
guy lead and then
you're
raid.
letting it hang it, you're letting your meat hang out, sort of thing.
You yank the handbrake, it helps initiate a drift, get more angle. Oh, yeah, we did. We got 13 minutes left. Watch until the
Chase
cars
car there,
change.
tunnel just on the inside of the smoke line.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Ginger! Thank you! Hello! You probably won't see this, because Twitch is so far behind
Yeah, when I
for
say
some reason.
rims, I mean
but
wheels, I mean rims.
imagine inhaling all that bird
Oh,
rubber.
that's a confusing thing in Japan too, by the
Wonder
way.
if they wear
If you say
ventilators.
like a rim is a wheel,
Oh.
and a steering wheel is a handle. They call it a handoru. So if you say wheel, it means like rim.
Wheel means rim.
Slaps that
It's probably the best
sequential
stream you've
shifter
ever
up.
done, Pippa.
You see there, all the car
I'm
controls very close.
happy, because I'm having
Big,
fun.
thick,
I didn't expect to get so
sturdy
into it.
handbrake. You want to make sure that's very easy to control. You have no slack in it.
I guess like I enjoyed the.
And right next to that,
I enjoyed like the last car-related stream, but I didn't expect to be
Tano minus
so into it. I guess again.
Also a penalty. You probably missed a zone. That's
Just but that Miku car is so cool. The Miku car is cool. I have seen that.
4.7 for Tano.
Only in art though, I guess. Now that I think about it.
All right, changing positions now, so they swap. Lead car is now in the chase.
We saw the
He
other
has
people
the
do it.
advantage. He doesn't need to do too much, but Mekua is the kind of driver who will just shoot you in the face and then stomp on the corpse. Very inside line from chase car. He's building up his speed here. Lead car though, Tano, good speed. Not giving the chase car much of a chance to get chase points. He's got to do everything he can to try and make up for that big difference. I don't think it's going to be enough. Over the finish line, door to door. Very nice.
I don't think so, man. I don't like the blue car style. No grace. No grace. Too aggressive. Aggressive, but with no style. I'm gonna get shot in the head by one of this guy's fans.
He did wait there for a second just to see what the lead car was going to do.
They're hating on the blue car. Yeah.
You want to see big angle and holding that angle for a long time, especially the lead car that's going to get more points.
And name it, like, maybe he is actually like really, really good. I like the way the other blue car drove better though.
Points over the finish line as possible. Of course, if you do spin out after the finish line, you will get a penalty for that.
Oh.
So GR86 versus E92 BMW.
I think they're
Not
hitting
too
each
common
other.
to see a
Skill,
BMW
man.
drifting in Japan.
We need to think, no style, no grace, but does he have a funny face? Who is aggro, but has to be because of the mess up.
I think maybe I've ever seen a BMW at a regular drift day, maybe once ever. It's not the most common car to see in
so
Japan.
hard.
Drifting
I don't
very,
understand,
very
like,
common in
how you
Europe,
could
especially.
recover from that.
I went to Poland a few years ago, and every second car there is a BMW for obvious reasons.
I'm gonna until make debut cover. Ah!
Also in the USA.
I should probably wrap it up. If you guys want to continue to watch the race, it is pinned. I am going to raid into the make debut song cover. My first song project that I put together of the year. And if you guys like it, I'd be happy to do more Uma Musume song covers. Drag more people into them. This one was a bit last minute, but I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I hope you guys like it. It is short because it's the TV size version, but yeah. Hell yeah! Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Pipkin Pippa. I don't think I have time to read the super chats. Simple DK, thank you! True, old drivers can be good. We had a guy have a heart attack 20 years ago, got stopped by push trucks while he was spinning donuts in the center. He took naps between heats in his wheelchair when I saw him race in 2018. I did that. Recognize thank you. We'd love to horse around with you. Tomorrow I think is a sponsored stream. I'll have to double check. Last minute sponsor. I'd rather than you. Please do as much Uma Musume content as you want. I wanted to play Uma Musume today, but I was like, if I play Uma Musume and then raid into the song cover, like, it's not gonna do as well. So. Oh! Eh! He said goodbye, you guys! He said goodbye! I don't know if you guys could hear him. Hold on.
Did she mute me?
Oh.
Hey.
There we go.
Bye Pippa's stream. Bye. Did she mute me?
There we go. Yes, she did. I didn't mute him. I just turned him way down. But
I guess you could say in that way.
I'll turn them. Turn them again. So cool though. Such a cool stream. Guy's a legend. Alright. Okay, this is all set up. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Pippa. I hope you had a good stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Sadly with not racing or Umamusume. But, yeah. Thank you guys. Oh, it's so cringe! Till day bubbles away, till day! Till day bubbles away, till day! Till day bubbles away, till day!
The top stage here at D1 Grand Prix. Well, Tekamaki, I meant as in like the progression of it.
Your stay Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you again soon, a few hours past noon. Drinking, watching, reacting, backseating, high SP problems left waiting. What the hell is Pippa eating? Favorite streamers live, so today she'll be offline. Pippies, we'll see you again soon. Leave a like and bob to the outro tune. Next stream we'll argue and laugh. Next stream we'll have a blast. Stick around to see who Pippa raids. Read the chat rules and say, hey dude. We'll stream again soon, come back again. And remember us when you hit message send.